I got to 1. All right, now is it picking up my mic? There we go. For some reason, it was not picking up my mic.
Going live.
All right, are you guys?
Things suck.
You fine fellows in the call, you still hearing me? Are you? Is my music coming through there, or is it like all just my voice?
I don't hear the music anymore.
Perfection.
I don't hear music on my end.
Perfection.
Yeah. But I don't know if they hear me. You're gonna have to ask the audience because there's 2 different like output buses. They might hear music still. Do you guys hear music?
The audience should be hearing music very soft in the background, like a background.
Oh, I hear it.
Oh, that might be nice.
Yeah, so it's not like it's not in the way of the conversation, but in case I'm like, hey guys, prepare for some cool dead air. There's a little something.
Hey kids.
That way they know the stream hasn't frozen.
You know.
All right. Well, we're going to be getting into the sauna.
Are you waiting on me?
I am patiently waiting
The
on you, Liz,
sauna.
but I can actually literally work on other stuff if you still need to do a little more color blocking.
Now, here's the thing. I have this file.
Hi kids, we're home early.
Everything except for details on this.
Yeah.
And then I'm missing the water drops on our jack. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I can just pick it up from there.
Perfect.
I won't like explode if I have to do a little color blocking. I'm tough. I can take it. Also,
see what you can fit in there. I
you
can
look
take
tough.
the I
Gotta
should
take a
mention
picture.
I am tough. Just stop minimizing my tough fatigue.
I'm not.
Also, the room in the Dreamcord for submitting like videos and images for the stream, that is working really good. And Mamo submitted like a 4 or 5 minute video, and I was riveted the whole time I watched it. It is a treat. You guys are gonna get a treat. This is like some cool animation from Mamo. So the show and tell at the end of the stream is gonna be.
So stick around.
Have you seen it yet, Hazen? It's really fucking good.
No. He did send it to me, but I have not been able to sit down and watch a 4-minute video all day, or however long it is. I think it's 4 or 5 minutes.
It almost reminds me of like a YouTube poop or something, except for it's all like Dreamkeeper, riffing on Dreamkeeper stuff. And it's like full of
It
jokes.
would be like his fucking video where he had us all in like a comic or something. That was sort of like a YouTube poop in written form.
Yeah, there's like jokes in there. There's also like it's a small detail, but it adds so much. There's like a little static burst in between every like clip and joke. So it's like watching Robot Chicken or something. It's really cute.
That is funny. I can't wait till the end of the stream.
I mean, we could get
It's
into it
gonna be a
early
real
if you guys really want to. I also got your Mike Myers persona image that you wanted to share.
I'm gonna scan these later. So
I mean, that was more of a test thing. That's kind of old news now, but we can. Yeah, I mean, sure. If you want to talk about that, we can talk about that.
I got it.
Happy Friday, College Rotor Art.
Let me see if it works to. Yep, there it is. It's already prepared on stream. I can pull up Michael Myers on a moment's notice.
See, guys, this is why. Everybody thinks I'm stupid for doing this, but this is why, because we can just have stuff ready to show you. Isn't this nice? So there's no like 10 minutes of Dave and Liz fumbling around with links or OBS or anything. It's just all prepared.
We'll do that anyway. It'll be all right. Don't worry. We'll still
I'll find stuff to fuck up. Don't worry about that.
Do we need the 10-minute fuck up session at the beginning of the stream? We could do that.
People aren't going to be, they're going to be disoriented. They're going to be like, what? The stream is just going well? Like right off the bat? They're going to be disoriented if we don't do...
Whose stream is this? Where's Dave? This isn't the real Dave. This is a recording of things going well.
That's how you know when I've been replaced with an AI, is when everything just fucking works.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you now, Liz. This is what I'm saying. So everybody can hear everybody. Great. So yeah, Mike Myers, the fursuit, for lack of a better term, that he wore in the Cat in the Hat movie, which is an extremely horrid movie. It's almost as horrid as this visage you're seeing on stream right now if you're watching the stream. It is a lifeless, no one's in the suit, like a under the skin movie type, like totally baggy just suit of this thing that he wore. I never knew that it was a full thing. Like,
I heard that after that movie, the Dr. Seuss people, the family, decided no more live action Dr. Seuss things after that. That's
I wonder why.
Honestly,
what could have prompted that?
they don't always like make good decisions, the Dr. Seuss family or whatever, but like I think this was one. Because this was holy fucking shit. This movie was. It was. Have you seen? First of all, has everyone else has seen it here? Right?
I've only seen the cover of the DVD.
I actually like. This is one of my skills. In advance, before I watched it, I was like, maybe I don't want to watch this, and I didn't. I called it.
Foresight activate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say, you do no if you've never seen this film, you want to watch this film once.
Ooh.
Oh.
It is.
How dare you?
I can't describe just how what the fuck were they thinking when they like from concept to the end of execution to the final cut of the film. Everything in this movie should not have ever happened, but it did. There's like a scene where he like takes the place of a pinata, like he gets launched off something and cartoonishly like he knocks a pinata out of a tree and he's hanging from the tree like the pinata. And
Like a
a kid just
cartoon.
like hits him in the fucking testicles with a fucking bat.
What?
That
Wow.
sets the
So they
scene
really
for
like
everything.
the Grinch movie, huh? They really like that to the point where they're like,
It,
let's,
that yeah, that's
don't
what it
think
seems
they did
like
that
they
in
were
the
sort of
Grinch
trying to do.
movie.
What'd you say, Gabe?
I said I don't think the Grinch movie was like that. It was.
No, but
It was.
no.
You know, a few of the jokes might have been like a little bit above the kids' heads, but for the most part, it was just the Grinch, but in Jim Carrey.
Yeah, no, it was, but if you watch this movie, you can kind of tell that that's sort of what they thought they were doing, but they don't understand what made the Grinch funny and like timeless and just like a really good like live action rendition of a thing. They totally just had no idea like why that was effective and why people liked it. So you get like a weird mixed bag of that, where in the Grinch there was like Cindy Lou Who was in the movie, but she's not like with the Grinch constantly, but like the kids are with the Cat in the Hat constantly, and there's just constantly like weird like sexual innuendo jokes and stuff happening, and there's
Oh.
these kids there, and it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't ever add up. Like when you kind of like try to dive into the director and producer's head, like why did they make this? Like that's what it seems like, is they were kind of trying to do a Grinch thing, Cat in the Hat.
obviously.
suit's on sale.
Just, oh my God. What is a sale? For
Oh,
this?
if
I
there's
know,
a
I'm sorry,
if there's a
it's not on
commentary track on this, I want to see that.
I believe there is a commentary track, but I've never heard it. I want to hear that. But the suit is not on sale. I'm sorry, the suit is up for auction. I don't know where it's even up for auction. I don't care. I'm not bidding on it. But I would love to
Looks
have
disgusting.
that suit. Yeah,
It looks so
I think that
vile.
would be a very funny thing to own. But that suit is up for auction now. What like 20 years after that movie came? What, did someone dig it out of like a closet and be like, oh, we should auction this?
I really don't think that's the original, because I'm just going off of the cover of the movie, but it looks like they just did like latex on the face. Of Mike Myers, I don't see why they would, like, based on
could
your
be
photo.
AI. Yeah, it
No.
could be just like a fake thing someone
It
made.
might
to
be
get attention.
entering the range where I think the latex will start to decay over time. So they might be like, shit, this thing's gonna turn
That
into like
too.
a Cat in the Hat zombie. We gotta move this merch
already
before it
looks
goes
like
bad.
that.
It's
Looks-
already halfway
Looks
there.
moldy.
I would like to watch a movie where someone actually steals that suit before the auction is completed. There's like a heist to get the original Mike Myers Cat in the Hat suit, and then they try to fence it on the black market. And it's like, how do you fence that? No one else is ever gonna mistake it for something else. It's not like you can,
No. I would love to pull off that caper and then like wait another 5 or 10 years and
Yes.
just put it in something where no one is going to see it coming.
Oh, hey,
Shock
Dave.
everyone with it.
Hey, Dave. Somebody in YouTube, I'm still getting the things to load. Somebody in YouTube is asking, in this last stream, is Bobby okay down there after getting hit in the last comic? I think Bobby is fine after V kicks him.
Oh yeah, he's had worse. Grun is also abusive, and V is much smaller than Grun, so he's okay.
It's just a pink bunny. It's gonna be all right, everybody.
Yeah, like especially the rule is if you're at the orphanage and like V clocks you, like yes, she's kind of tough for a girl, but I mean, let's be real. If Bobby is a lot more sizable than the other orphans, if she belts him with a pillow, he's not gonna fly across the bunk room the way they do. But when she hits you, you kind of have to be like, oh, that was a big deal. You sort of, if you don't do that, then you're gonna hurt her feelings. So
I'm also gonna let you know that Bobby is a cartoon, and that these are actually all cartoons. So they're gonna be okay.
No, if Bobby gets hurt, then Dave has to draw him like getting his boo-boos taken care of.
Yeah, Liz.
Or
Well, I know
else
for
it
the next
happened.
5 comics, we do have to like monitor where all of his boo-boos and bandages are and make sure they're accurate for every comic.
Continuity is of paramount importance to me. We are going to be following up with Bobby and his physician in the next arc, for sure.
Yeah, great.
We're gonna start with him in the waiting room, and we're slowly gonna like take the hours by as we wait for the doctor appointment. It's gonna be
Yeah.
riveting.
Well, that's the story. It's like what happens and then what happens
You
next.
can read in real time what
Right.
happens.
Write it down, draw it, and then there you go.
All right.
They're not cartoons because if they're cartoons, that means my OC is not real.
And that means the wedding was fake, and I wasted a lot of money.
When I married Twilight Sparkle, that was not real, but it was real, so they are
Define
You should-
reality.
somebody should marry the Cat in the Hat costume.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
real. Oh no, you know what? They should get married in that.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking you were gonna
The
say.
groom should wear that. I mean, Dave and Liz, I know for a fact, have seen some pretty wacky wedding attire. So like that might be one
Yeah,
at the top, even what they've
yeah.
seen.
I mean, I've kind of I accidentally designed some pretty wacky wedding attire. It's just
Oh,
like, here you go. This
Yes,
is
you
just
designed some.
a
Yeah.
fun commission, and then the person's like, "It is, thank you. Also, I had it made for real, and I'm getting married in it in front of my relatives." And I'm just like, I'm very-
Never tell anybody.
I'm very flattered. I guess congratulations to me.
You know, I hate to say it, but we actually have the original artwork to that still. I forgot to mail it, so I actually have the original art.
Oh well, we're gonna have it for all eternity then, because it's a touchy situation.
Okay, we want to know how Ty Cloud is not dead yet in this, because he doesn't have sweat glands, so he shouldn't be in there. He should be panting like crazy.
Oh yeah, all the characters with fur, I'm still giving them sweat just because it's a cartoon. So, for every redditor in the audience, it was
Yep.
like, actually,
No, it is real.
that's the
Nope,
sound of them
actually,
pushing
they-
their glasses up. Did we
Ty Cloud
catch a
the Fox
redditor?
is also a cartoon. Also a cartoon, guys. Hey, Dave. Also,
Yeah.
On Ty Cloud, the socks, the black areas is supposed to be a gradient on him, but I don't do that for
A
color.
gradient? Okay, I can put a gradient in there. I know
Yeah,
all about
also
such
the-
things.
Yeah, the thigh patches is supposed to do it too.
Excellent.
I
Thank
saw
you.
Sleepy Joe Biden fall asleep and go to the dream world. And he met the very famous Lilith Kala. And he confirmed for us in his own way that she was real.
Oh, okay.
They're all very real, lovely characters, Dreamkeeper.
Oh my goodness, I tried to say hi and it like cut off my H, so I just put an I in the chat. Hi.
Hi.
Eyes in the chat.
I.
iRobot.
There says eyes. All right.
Did you guys see that that video that was floating around social media of Trump in like the Legend of Zelda video game?
I sent that to you. I actually followed the guy who makes those now. He's
Yeah.
really funny.
Well, I know you saw it because you sent it to me, but I didn't know if Hazen and
Yeah.
Gabe saw it or not.
Oh, Direwolf
uh,
is here. Hi,
Oh, hey
Direwolf.
Direwolf, how's it going?
He's in YouTube.
Nice.
You need to get back to Twitter and reply to people, Dave. He's waiting on you.
I
forgot to do it.
I have been missing notifications in there for like literally weeks.
I
If there's
know.
anyone
On
that
what,
was like,
YouTube?
how come David? No notifications in X, Twitter, whatever it is.
In Twitter.
Oh my god, yeah, we can I will explain to people on stream how X works, because I've had a couple people ask me like, I sent David Liz something and they've tweeted like twice after that and they never got back to me. Yeah,
Oh,
here,
yeah.
listen up everybody, okay? Listen, Twitter is automated. Twitter has like there's like a program that we use to tweet and do like social media stuff on all the platforms that we're on, because it would be a waste of fucking time to do those individually, and Dave and Liz would have less time to do Volume 6 and Ascension and stuff. So all that stuff is like done from like a dashboard. So don't take it personally if you message Dave and Liz or something and they don't answer you. It's not they're ignoring you. They
I
literally just don't really
Actually-
get on X much.
logged into Twitter and saw a DM from on Twitter from like 2 weeks ago, and I just answered.
It's
Uh,
it's
Yeah.
also like hard to look at your fucking DMs now on
I
Twitter.
know.
Like they've changed it where you have to put like a fucking passcode in or something, and then like you go in and it's still not like it doesn't always show you like what people send you.
It reminds me of another
Yeah.
meme that I saw. I do sometimes go on Twitter But usually, like, there's so many notifications, I'm just like, I'll get to those notifications later, and then I'll just like look at something for like 2 minutes, and then I'm back to drawing or something again. But one meme
Oh
I
yeah,
saw,
the thing is, like, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, but one meme I saw was, it was like, like the "Would you like to play a game?" It was like a Saw thing, and it was just like, "In this room is a wheel. You're a Twitter UI developer. The wheel works perfectly fine. There's an open doorway right there. You have to leave without redesigning the wheel."
I know.
Yeah,
cute.
I've seen one of those for Linux developers too.
Okay, Dave, I'm glad you're doing your wood grain stuff here because I would not get these colors right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad you're
did-
gonna make this fun. This is gonna be really pretty.
Yeah, I knew I wanted some pretty colors and some colors that really go with like the sort of like warm, helps it feel like a little overheated and cartoony and colorful. So I'm having a good time
I
here.
want to go to a sauna that's actually that big. Like all the saunas I've ever been to in my life are like very, very small.
It probably is more efficient
Okay,
to have them
well.
small because it's like it takes a
I
lot more
bet,
energy to
yeah.
heat up a big space. I'm
It's-
sure.
This is the Dream World
Concur.
sauna, proof that Dave's never been to one.
This is my Dream World sauna in the Dream World sauna.
I
Sauna,
want a
remember-
sauna that where everyone's
Sauna.
seats are right across from each other, so everyone can just stare at each other getting all sweaty. Wouldn't that be nice?
Living the dream.
And then they
Yeah.
pork softly.
sauna/staring contest activated.
it's part of the whole experience.
It's like a variation on the Hot Ones podcast. It's just like heat people up in a
not
sauna
really.
until they.
Hot minis.
Right? It's just ask you questions, and after every question, they just put more steam on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Direwolf. He's serial entrepreneurs, but he says, yeah, we get so many comments across so many platforms. He understands not responding to everyone. No, the fact is we have one dashboard, and Dave doesn't actually see any comments on anything, and then I have to go in
You
and find all the
can, yeah.
comments.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes-
You can see the comments from that dashboard, but like it's not easy to see where they're coming from. Like the visuals of it is bad, and also like I don't know, like you don't want to like set the precedent with people that you're gonna be able to be answering on all these platforms, because then you have to check them all. That's why we kind of tell people like just email us vivid@vividpub.com. We always see that, so just send us send an email to vivid@vividpub.com. That is
Yeah.
the best way to get in touch with Dave and Liz.
Yeah, but that's customer service. It's not really for like personal chatting.
Yeah, but at least that's why
Well,
we have
that's-
the customer service email, because like, no, we need one place where people can reliably know that like they're gonna get taken care of.
Yeah. So customer service, business stuff like that, you can, send an email there. And
Phil
they'll
98
see it.
Phil 98 wants to know if we were streaming on Monday. He connected to Picardo through the Dream Cord around the time we streamed, said we were offline. We were on. I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember what we were. We were doing Yark, I think, Dave. Were we doing the Yark stuff on Monday?
Yeah, we did stream. In fact, I believe it should still be up on YouTube, because YouTube kind of archives those streams that we do when it's crossed over to YouTube.
Yeah, we did. I know that Dave forgot to post.
That's
in the
probably
Dream
it. Is
Cord.
I forgot to post the announcement in the Dream Cord and in Fluxer, so that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was the
Well,
day.
no one saw it in Fluxer if you
Is there-
posted it anyway. No one's using that right now.
Yeah, no one's using Fluxer yet. I'm still waiting for their. I looked in the little phone.
Oh yeah.
app
He forgot
place.
to
I
post,
couldn't find
He
it.
forgot to post the link in the announcement, so we did stream, but he forgot to post the link.
I forgot to post a link because I'm kind of dumb.
It's fine. No one's using Fluxer right now. So like it's posting something there is just like kind of a waste of time. But people I think
Well-
will use it in the future. They have a beta out for their mobile app right now that actually works really nice.
I was gonna try to figure out how to get it so I could cross post easier in the Dave Shares channel, but it started being like, oh, to get the beta you have to have this such and such build, and to get this such and such build you had to, and then after there's like more than 2 things to click
yeah.
on, I was like, I'll wait until it's like easy for idiots like me.
You know what? I think the best way to see if we're streaming, which is we were always streaming on the Monday and Fridays, is to honestly I would check Twitter to see if you could just see the stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you multi-stream to Twitter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're everywhere. So
Yeah, it's on-
I
Well,
There's
not
some
would-
people that just refuse to use Twitter for whatever reason, but like
Well, that's
know,
how you could
just-
just
that's-
check right away.
you don't have to
we-
have like a fucking account. Yeah, you can just check there.
Yeah, we post a link there. If it's a not safe for work stream, we post a link, and then you can't actually see the stream live. So because we don't want to like destroy the Twitter rating.
Destroyed. No, the team at X, the development team, is diligently taking care of that all on their own. We don't need to help.
Oh, I know. So we also post the link and the stream, I think, on Blue Sky too. I know the link goes there. I don't know.
Just
Yeah,
picking
Direwolf
colors
says
of
we check
rocks.
Twitter, we are streaming, but we were talking about Monday, so. Oh, those rocks? I'm sorry, Dave. I didn't realize that there was a difference of the rock to the wood grain. That's why you're doing this.
Because you're not a psychic, even though you thought you were.
Well, okay. Well, you've got some fruit. You're coloring fruity pebbles there, then.
Yeah, this is going to be a very colorful, fun sauna. It's not a sauna.
And then you're gonna.
It's a sauna.
What kind of lighting are you gonna do with that steam coming on?
It's gonna be pretty dim lighting because I think that'll be like, I don't know, I think that'll just look cooler. And there's gonna be a lot of central fiery red glows coming from the stones that Tycloud is pouring water on.
Yep. Oh, is that water? Okay.
Yeah, it's pouring water on there, so that there's like
I've
steam.
never been. I don't know.
I
what
thought
What
through
did
it
you
even.
use for it on there?
I was like, where's he
I didn't
pouring
know
water
it was
from?
pouring
And I put
anything.
like a
thought
little.
it was just like. I thought it was just beating stuff with a stick. I don't know what he's doing. I didn't.
Beating
ask him.
Spaghetti sauce.
Whap, whap, whap.
Bam, bam, bam. I mean, I guess that would
got
make
a
the rocks
spoon.
hot. There is some kinetic energy that would transfer.
Yeah.
He's
You
got a
know, that's very
spoon, I don't
typical
know.
when you're holding a spoon as you're beating something.
That's what spoons are for.
Hold on a minute, let me stir the rocks.
How else are you supposed to boil water?
Stir them rocks.
Yeah. You just beat
Stir
the
the
water
rock,
in the
stir the
spoon
rock.
until it gets hot. That's the kinetic energy of spoons.
Kinetic, like, seriously though, there's this YouTube channel where this guy just shoots stuff, and you get to watch him shoot stuff. And, like, so many times there will be heat after he shoots something. Like, I saw some of his slow motion footage. He was shooting watermelon with a 50 caliber anti-material rifle. It's like a huge rifle. And it hit the watermelon with so much energy. It literally created, like, a shower of sparks and, like, flame when it hit a watermelon. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing you feel if you get hit by a bullet is fucking heat. Not that I would know, but like the first thing you feel when you get like hit by a bullet, they say is the heat, and then you feel the puncture and the fucking like the rest of everything. But like,
Alright.
yeah, bullets come out fucking hot. Literally, an explosion propels them.
Dave, would you like a compliment?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, Daniel says, impressive you're blocking those colors out without fill or magic wand. Well, I did polygon lasso on the characters to get it right and precision, but he can just do the rocks easily like this.
Yeah. I don't know if I would call it impressive that I'm doing it without tools. Like, if I could have tools that do this like faster and easier, then I would say it's just probably dumb for me to do it
There
the
is.
slower way.
There is actually a tool that makes that really easy. I forget what it is. I'll have to look that
Actually, it
up.
might be
Look it
enclose
up.
and fill. Let me see if I can
I
get that.
think
to
that
work
is what
here.
it is.
Got to put the lighthouse on there. It's not quite. Well, let me see if enclose and fill. Is it referencing? Refer to the lighthouse layer. Yeah, sometimes the pencil lines are so sketchy, like the enclose and fill tools and stuff don't quite work. So it's not really working here. So it's just
Yeah, I never use that just because I like my precision. But when it comes down to wood grain like that, I pull out my tablet and just get to work.
Yeah. Enclose and fill is really handy. Like, I've just learned about that tool within the past, I would say the past few months, but it's really handy for some fill jobs as long as the lines are distinct enough. But if it's a really sort of like just like subtle, almost like texture, like what I got here, sometimes the amount of time I would take tweaking the settings, it probably is just faster to slam the stylus down and do it myself.
All right, Dave, for somebody who has said they've never been to a sauna, you've drawn it quite accurately. You should take me there.
I've been to
I
a
don't need to go.
sauna. It's
Why?
it's nice. There's also health benefits. There's health benefits to
Oh.
a sauna.
Oh boy.
Well, hey, do you love distance running? Because you can get some of the advantages, like the cardio advantages of distance running.
You know,
from just
I don't
sitting.
even like cold. I don't even like cold showers. I play this game.
Well, a cold shower is an uncomfortable experience generally. I mean, it feels amazing after the cold shower, but during it, most people do not enjoy a cold shower. But a sauna can be actually feel pretty nice. It's just, you know how you have the heat pad for your eyes that just everything feels relaxing and nice. It's like that, but for the whole body. It actually feels great.
That's cool. Ooh, that does, I don't have one in the area though. I'll have to look.
I'll make one if you want.
I know you will. Okay, go. I'm sorry, I didn't see your question. Could you post it again here? The chat's moving quick and I'm bouncing.
It is a different tool actually. It's called Easy Enclosure Painting Tools. It's a CSP asset.
I think it's probably
So-
similar to Enclose and Fill, but it might have like.
I think it is,
Yeah.
but it's like a little bit better. It's a little bit like more easy to use. So that could potentially be something you want to look into. Might
Yeah,
speed
actually.
up your process a little bit.
Everything I can do to make it a little bit faster is usually good.
Oh, but don't you want to struggle more to feel like you're really making art? Isn't that part of it? Is the struggle and the complaining?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
most
sorry. How
important part.
silly of me! Isn't the entire point of art to suffer for the longest amount of time, so that you can go on Twitter and cry that no one's looking at your art?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
My
so
creations are
where
not
is-
so much art as they are performance art, if you want to think of it that way.
Yes.
Which is a type of
speaking-
art.
Yes. Speaking of Bobby, where is he in the sauna? Well, he was not invited to the sauna because it's Rajak's sauna. And he decided who was going to be here today.
Yeah, Bobby was coming right along with his group, like, oh yeah, this will be great. And then Rajak like smiled at him and slammed the door in his face. In the distance behind him, I could hear Mamo cheering. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, sauna is usually followed by a cold plunge, says Phil98. I love how each of them would react. Well, maybe, according to the last drawing I've seen, Lilith enjoys those starfall showers, so.
Sounds dangerous, honestly. Getting your body super fucking hot and then shocking it with a cold shower sounds like something that'll make you pass out. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream or just with you guys, but I have been taking cold showers just for like the first minute. Every time I go to take a shower, I put it on cold water, and I hate it. I force myself to do it because well, let's face it, I have no actual proof that it does anything. I just do it because, like Joe Rogan does it. But anyways,
Oh, and Dave told you to do it? Is that why?
Did I? I'm sorry.
he didn't tell me to do it. Actually, that was an idea I had myself.
Whoa.
But anyways, yeah, it's like there was one time where like the water got really cold. I guess it had been running for a while or something, and like I flushed it. I don't fucking know, and it got really cold. And at one point, I thought I might actually pass out. So it's like
Oh.
that was only for like a minute. It was like a minute of like maybe 40-50 degree water. I don't know how cold it was, but it was fucking. It felt really cold.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine like stepping out of a sauna and doing that.
I would imagine someone just like exploding like the T-1000. Like they shatter.
Yeah, just explode. Whoops, too cold.
Whoops, tripped on an acorn.
Sounds like something I should make in Minimax later.
I was saying going from hot to cold is not so dangerous. Going from cold to hot is.
Coming from cold to cot.
Well, cold
I
to
wonder
hot.
why that would be. Maybe because when you're hot, your body's like opening stuff up, but when you're cold, it's like shutting stuff down.
Well, maybe it's kind of like that frog in the pot where you start in cold water and then you slowly get boiled alive.
Just brief interjection. Nothing on this stream is medical advice, and you should not listen to us. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Don't ever
No,
listen to us.
legally, it's
especially
not
the
medical
cartoon.
advice. If you dip yourself in molten lead and then jump in the freezer and explode, we're not liable for that. I just want to clarify.
I
Consult your
did
doctor.
not say anything along the lines of you should do this too. No, I'm definitely I like to do experiments on my own body, and that's all that they are. They're experiments. If I
Oh,
die,
then
it will be
Tell us later.
That sounds like the origin
What's that?
story of like a fucking supervillain, man. It's like, I like to do experiments on my own body.
I started small. I started with cold shower.
And
now
if
have
I
6
die, then so be it. And then some.
Yeah, Gabe has expanded to eating things in the back of the fridge and then telling us about it later.
What's wrong with stuff
you
at the back of the fridge? It's got to get eaten sometime. I can't just let it go to waste.
I'm
And
experimenting
also,
on my
out.
own
maybe-
body.
Maybe the various fungi are beneficial to my body, to my gut.
Might be. Yeah, fermented food is supposed to be good for you. So, like, whatever's in the fridge, the longer it's in there, the more fermented it probably is.
Yeah, we just call it kombucha.
Just do the
Whatever
math.
it's
All right, yeah. Direwolf says, "Twist, now I have superpowers." You should wear a shirt. This is like superpowers or death when you do this stuff.
Spoiler alert, I've seen a lot of internet videos. It's usually death, you guys. Just don't
It really is.
don't jump up and like play around with high like live wires and ladders and like frisbees and just stay home. Just never do anything. It's the safest.
Yeah, just look up
Cartoonist
Indian
advice.
power line on YouTube, and you'll see what happens when you fuck with electricity.
Actually,
Yeah, those get a lot of examples.
honestly, I feel like this is gonna
More
sound
than
goofy,
you think.
but I feel like that would be literally a reasonable high school course to give kids. Just like a bunch of videos of people doing stupid shit and getting killed, and be like, listen, I know we tell you don't go near a down power line, but look at this. Yeah, there we go. Now look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. I know we tell you
completely-
don't stop in an intersection if there's like a train track. I know we tell you that, but look at this. I feel like if some people, the people that are dumb enough to do that stuff to begin with, they are the people where it will not matter if you explain that to them because it won't sink in on an emotional level. They literally need to see it.
Well, I sympathize if you see a tree branch hanging off of a wire. You're like, I'll get the tree branch off, and you don't think like, oh, it's gonna go through and get me.
Yeah, but like for someone as dumb as me, if I suddenly like realize, oh, I've seen someone get exploded that way, then I will know not to do it. Like the abstract ideas of electricity and fit, like that's not gonna get through to David. David's gonna be doomed unless he has seen like the first rhesus monkey explode from it, and then he'll know like, oh, I don't want to be the second rhesus monkey. Okay.
It could be a Reese's
Yeah,
Pieces monkey.
Electricity is like, I think that's got to be. I mean, it's not the easiest way to die, but it is the most sudden because you'll just see videos of people that minding their own business, and all of a sudden their body will just lock up, and then they're just gone.
Especially if they're like gripping something and then their fist locks onto it so they can't let go. It's just like that's no fun.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
not always like a big flash of lightning and then oh my god, like all this fireworks. It's like sometimes it's just you're just dead.
Yeah, that's why even if like you might even not think there's an electrical situation, but let's say your basement is kind of
Yeah.
flooded out and you're like, oh shit, my basement's full of water, man, let me come down here, maybe I can find out where the leak is coming from. Well, if there's like some point of electrical access to the water that's all over that floor, you could step in it and that could be it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, yep. Once again, go. Bobby is not going to be in this picture. He was not invited. Reject told him no. Reject
Well, why
decided
not?
who was in this picture because we had 5 characters and he invited Ty Cloud.
Bobby, you've been replaced. Sorry.
Somebody should smash Ty Cloud's face into the rocks and invite Bobby. How about that?
Yeah, it's like Survivor Island. There can only be 5 at any point. So if you want a new character, and you gotta knock off one of these ones.
We think Phil98 thinks Nama swimsuit is interesting.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to have like some fun with the swimsuits because why not? Nothing wrong with a traditional like bikini or speedos, but Nama's like, oh, she's got a crisscross thing. I don't know if that would actually work, but if someone wants to test it, verbally, you can tell me if it works or not. I don't need to see the proof. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right, we are wondering if he's okay after V hit him. He looks pretty hurt emotionally and physically in that comic.
A lot of people are worried about this.
Actually, that's where he dies. That's the end of Bobby. If you see him in
Bobby.
future comics after that in the graphic novel, you might think that's Bobby. That's the clone. They had to have one on standby. Because
It's his brother. It's his brother, second Bobby.
the Spider-Man, they did like a clone saga, right? That's a thing that you can do.
Oh,
and
they've
it's
all
Oh,
done
yeah,
clones in Marvel. You
unfortunately.
kidding? And there's zombies. It's ridiculous. What kind of question is that, Dave?
I was just wondering, like, how many characters have been cloned in Like, do we have a Captain America clone yet? Or is that like untouched virgin territory?
It's got to be at least 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's Marvel comic.
Series.
Everyone's got 4 clones, and then a million different multiverse variations of themselves, which have their own clones.
Yeah. I thought there was something, this like clone or not clone for a while with the comic, and it was like a big reveal.
Cake or real? Have
I
they
love
done
those
that yet in
videos.
Marvel Comics? They
I don't-
should. They'd make a lot of money.
I don't know what cake or real is.
TB Sobolski, give me a call.
What
I love
is
those videos.
what is cake or real?
What does cake or real?
No, what is it?
doth-
Yeah.
What is
Maybe
it
we're
not-
referencing?
No.
I have not heard this.
You have Dave. There is no way you have never seen a meme of like, is the thing in front of you cake or is it real?
Is it based off of the cake is a lie, like Portal meme?
No, Dave. You're fucking with me. There's no way you've never seen this. Like it's when they
Are
put
you
like a
fucking
dog.
with him? Why
They
are you
put like
so
a dog
sure
in
that
front
he's
of
doing
you.
this?
It's like a dog laying down. The dog is asleep, and then
Okay.
like it looks like a very fucking absolutely real dog, and then someone takes like a chef's knife, which you do not cut fucking cake with a chef's knife, by the way, and then they cut into it and they separate it, and it's like a cake.
Okay, I get the idea now. I think I've seen footage of that, but I didn't know it was preceded by like a cake
Yeah.
or real audio sting.
No, YouTube thinks Dave is fucking with Hazen, and he's not. Dave just doesn't know what this is. No, Dave, you remember remember the AI video where the cockatoo gets upset that they're like cutting the cake?
Yeah, I remember there was like an upset bird because somebody sliced into another bird and it was cake, but then the real pet looking at the video didn't
Yeah.
understand that, and the
Okay,
pet like was.
And do you
freaking
remember
out.
the joke video where the guy like grabs his own butt, but it's actually just cake and he flips out?
Yeah. See, so I've seen
Okay.
some of these, but I didn't know there was like the verbal auditory cue I never heard before, so I didn't connect it with those videos.
Okay.
Have all been
we have
cloned.
we
They
have a
don't know the
list of
exact
people who have been
number.
cloned.
Yeah.
We have a list now.
Oh god, who all has
There was
been
also
cloned?
the scroll thing they did where like all the Marvel, like not all of them, but some of the Marvel heroes were either killed or like imprisoned somehow, and they had like an alien that just like morphed into them, like a changeling, just completely take their place
Huh.
for no
Okay.
reason.
Okay.
Like the way that ended was just like we have changed into them so fully that we have just become them now, so we have all the same morals and we no longer want to invade as changelings.
Okay. Well, then nothing has changed.
What a great storyline that had no effect on anything.
We have a list here if you want me to read who has been cloned. and
I
who
want to
has
know
not.
who's been
Okay.
cloned. Yeah.
Okay. Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Magneto have been cloned. But
Oh.
we don't know how many times. I don't know who
I
cloned
mean,
them.
that,
though.
that
It's like no
can't
big
be the
deal.
list. There's gotta be.
It's got to be more.
There's absolutely I
maybe-
don't even read Marvel comics, and I know there's more than that.
Maybe I thought maybe EMV gave up after reading all those or something. I would.
Yeah, I was just like, oh man, this is so fucking boring. I'm not writing it the rest of these.
I just want to know who cloned them. Was it the aliens or was it the government? Who's cloning?
The CIA aliens, glow in the dark. You see them when you're driving.
It'd be funny if there was a villain that's just like the ultimate collector. He just literally wants to collect a copy of every hero, so he's cloning all of them
Oh, for what?
just for his personal collection.
The
Collection.
collection. Yeah,
Yeah.
the collection. The
Pokemon.
horde.
You know how in Pal World you can you can turn pals into juice if you have
What?
Oh
multiple.
man.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're trying to make Spider-Man the strongest, so they're cloning him
Oh,
a million
okay.
times.
You
so
can
that
turn-
become
All right.
Is this like
Well,
when
Dominique
drink
Liz?
Spider-Man
says-
juice and become
Clones is
stronger.
terrifying.
That's kind of disgusting and scary. Liz, is this like when you hunt Pokemon and then instead of being like, now I have a new pet, you like transform them into quote unquote candy and feed them to other Pokemon?
Yeah.
That would make a great Power World mod. Maybe I should make that.
What,
where you just-
Pokemon?
well, you can. I mean, you can catch the people in Power World. So maybe I should pick a mod where you can only catch people, and then you can mulch them up into goop. And well, you can kind of already just do that. Actually, I never thought
Wow.
about that.
Gabe,
When you condense the pals,
Nintendo's gonna sue you for this idea. This is a great idea of just like capturing your friends and killing them.
That should be a whole nother Pal World mod, like a whole Pal World mod
I
that's
think
just designed to cause a lawsuit from
That's just
Nintendo.
Pal World stock.
I don't think it would be a Nintendo lawyer. I think it would be the state.
Government.
Excuse. We saw on a stream that you wanted to, and I'm quoting here, mulch up a bunch of humans and condense them together into one more powerful human.
I can't
That
wait for
sounds
the.
pretty illegal to
Would
me.
you rather? Would you rather we put them in balls? What do you want from me?
I can't wait to see the movie about
Yeah.
Into the Mind of This Killer. It's like, we needed to make them strong, Clarice. We needed to make our pals very strong.
Why did you do it? I simply wanted to see the perfect being.
Well, I am making the largest Pikachu I possibly can in Pokemon Go. I feed him all the candies of other Pikachus.
Clarice, your
I have the
killer
smallest
craves
Pikachu.
power. He must have the most
think-
powerful pal. Therefore, he must feed them the most human juice, Clarice.
Maybe you would like Power World, Liz. That might. I mean, if you like just like toying with the lives of your creatures, Power World is the perfect game for you because. Yeah, oh my god, Hazen and I would play this. Like, we got into it after 1.0 came out, and he hated it when I would go over to the podium and set the workload to like extreme.
You would just kill them. They would die and get sick. All these pals we worked so hard to catch.
They
would
had the
just die.
sanity. They have a sanity meter. It goes down faster when they work harder, but they're like, but then if you put back to normal, it goes back up. It's just a number.
Okay, so it's like
You just
Sim.
gotta. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay,
They're not
so
real,
100...
Hazen. You can torture
No.
them as much as they
If they're
want,
suffering.
as much as you want. No,
Well, what's
They're
the
not
fun in
suffering.
that? That's boring. See, in Pokemon Go, they're around town, and then I'm cleaning and cleansing the area.
See,
Of
all
Pokemon.
of this
All these
conversation,
vermin.
this whole conversation is affirming my mental image of like Hannibal Lecter turning from his Pal World console in his cell as people approach.
I'm cleaning up the city by turning all these
That's
animals
just-
into candy.
Yes, I am. I sit
like
at home and
fucking
I look at what's in my yard.
Majin Buu or something.
I do.
It's like fucking something like Moon Knight would do.
Moon
All right.
Knight.
Grok says that
Yeah.
at least 114 characters in Marvel have been cloned.
Holy
I bet you had to
shit.
buy 114 comic books to find out who else been cloned.
Oh my god, I can't even name 114 Marvel characters. Good god.
Oh,
That's a
oh
lot
also, yes,
characters,
of course the 3 Spider-Man films are better than the recent films.
Oh,
I was in high school
The
when
Sam
this
Raimi
came out.
Spider-Man films are really
Yeah, those
good.
are
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna
hilarious.
say they're really good, but they're good. They're
I-
good movies.
Better
I'd
than
maybe
current.
skip the third one. The first two are
Oh,
really good. I
yeah.
like the first
Yeah,
two.
The third one
was
is
pretty
the
grim.
third one is like not horrible, but you can tell there were a lot
It's
of
funny.
things they were like, you have to have 2 villains and stuff in there, and he just was like, I don't really want to do that. So there was a lot that in 3 he just there were 3. Yeah, you're right, there were 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just kind of like did the best he could with 3, but it's still an entertaining movie. Like it's not good, but it is very entertaining to me.
It's very accurate to the director.
I'm just kind of in the Gabe camp of like, oh yeah, the Sam Raimi. I like the first 2. Third one, I was like, eh. I'm not saying it's like not fun, but I was expecting something more on the level of the first 2 when I was looking at the third one. I might enjoy it on another rewatch, but after that though, when it was just like, hey, here's another Spider-Man movie, and it's like, oh, they got a different actor to play Spider-Man, okay, but then it was the origin
They're doing
story.
it again. They're doing it again.
And then like there was
Yeah.
another Spider-Man movie, and it was the origin story again, and I'm just like, this movie's
Yeah.
been made
These were
so many times.
these
What are
were
we?
all like they were very close together too. Those the remakes. Like
It's kind of
I don't
like
even remember
now-
all the
now
actors'
what?
names.
Like we
And then
understand
I
the origin
watched-
story. Let's keep going.
I
Keep
watched some of those, and it's like they're just bad. Like they're just not entertaining. Mary Jane's not like a fucking smoking Irish redhead. Like the most entertaining thing about those, I think I saw 2 of those movies, and the best thing about those movies, you know what it is? It's Fucking God, what is the guy's name who played Beetlejuice? I kept wanting to say Michael Caine. That's not it.
Michael Keaton.
Eden.
Michael Keaton. Yeah. Michael
Yeah.
Keaton plays the Vulture, one of the least interesting Spider-Man villains, and they actually made the Vulture like interesting and you
Interesting, yeah.
identify with him. Yeah. He's in that one, whatever the Morbius movie period of Spider-Man is. They had
What?
Michael Keaton play a Vulture that he ran like a cleanup company for like when superheroes would fuck up stuff and build like whenever like superhero shit would go down and like a building would collapse, he ran one of the companies that would like get contracted by cities to clean that stuff out so they could rebuild. And at some point they like the city just fucked him, or like somebody just completely fucked him and his company, and he just had nothing. So he like took pieces of stuff he found at like a superhero crash site and he made a Vulture suit, and he would just steal stuff and sell it on the black market to villains to take care of his family. I think like I want to say like Mary Jane or whoever I can't remember if it's Gwen. I don't remember who the fucking girl is supposed to be in that movie, but Spider-Man's dating a girl. It turns out that he is actually the girl's dad that he's dating.
Is it
And
Gwen
he's got
Stacy?
like a family and stuff.
It might be Gwen Stacy. Hey
It
Dave.
could be Gwen. I don't know. I don't
Yeah, it
remember.
probably is. Dave, Dominique wants to know if Tinsel and Ravad are totally getting it on or not.
No. I don't think that's like
Okay.
a big spoiler or anything.
I didn't get
think,
the sense that they really liked each other in the comic.
No, I think Tinsel's like way too good for Ravad.
Well,
Ravat wants to fuck her in
Yeah.
the first volume.
regardless of whether Tinsel is too good for Ravat, in her mind, she absolutely is.
That's what I mean. It's Ravad. Tinsel thinks she's too good for everybody.
That bitch wouldn't last 10 seconds in fucking what is the place? The desert
What?
place that
Detroit?
What?
all those guys like kind of come from
Detroit.
with tattoos.
Detroit.
Yeah, Tinsel wouldn't last
Baltimore.
10 seconds in Detroit. She'd be made into a slave. Seriously, what the fuck is that place called? The goddess is like it's named after that. I forget what the
Serapion.
fuck it's called.
Serapion.
Serapion. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Serapion.
That bitch
Oh.
wouldn't last 10 seconds in Serapion.
Detroit's funnier. All right, we're saying her name is Liz Allen. I haven't actually seen the movie.
Her name is Liz Allen. Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. The girl, the daughter of maybe the Vulture.
Oh, I don't
Gwen-
remember.
Gwen
There was
Stacy
nothing interesting in
the
that
fir-
movie other than the
Gwen-
Vulture character.
Gwen Stacy was the first girlfriend in Spider-Man who was killed.
Yeah,
So
but I don't know if the actress is supposed to be playing her or Mary Jane. She didn't look like either of them. She didn't look like a good cast for either character. So I had no idea who the fuck I was looking at half the time. But I knew when the Vulture was on screen because Michael Keaton was there and he had a really cool suit. And he was like, it's the only time I've ever been like, wow, they made the Vulture cool. Typically they make the Vulture like a skinny, old
man,
like,
right?
Yeah, decrepit old man who is
Yeah.
only able to get around because of his Vulture suit. And he is just like, got a big nose. And that's his features. That's his whole story.
that's his origin story is having a big nose.
Yeah, the Vulture is
eats
always
corpses.
just like, yeah, he's always just like a dumb villain that they just throw in as like popcorn before like the main event type of thing. Like, oh well, I was chasing the Vulture and then I saw Kingpin do something, and then Kingpin's like the meat of the story.
Okay. Gogo wants Mace plush and also wants a little plush with a detachable mask. Dave.
Well, we were kind of talking about it's been a while since we did a plush campaign of any kind, so I don't know. I don't know if it's too spoilery, but if we have time this year, we're sort of considering trying to do some kind of a campaign for the 20th anniversary of Dreamkeepers, because that's coming up later in the year. It's the 20th.
Publication at least.
Yeah, the 20th anniversary of the publication of Volume 1 with Vivid Publishing. So we were thinking maybe people would want like some 20th anniversary edition figures or plush or something. So we might have to actually start polling people and be like, hey, what would you guys want if we did like a 20th anniversary sort of special?
It's probably going to matter what character it is of as well. So maybe we should poll first to see like what character they would like more stuff of, and then what kind of thing they would like.
Yeah.
Okay, can you explain the pottery here? What is your pottery?
Oh,
that you're coloring?
the idea of this sauna is the center thing is where all the hot rocks are. There's like, a little oven underneath there. Get a fire going, heat it up, the rocks get hot, then you pour water on the rocks. Boom, sauna. So that's what this red cylinder is, and then next to it, this blue container, that's just where the water is, because otherwise it's like, well, where are they getting the water from, genius? But I thought of that.
He's thought of everything.
Well, I thought of...
We always try to trip him up, but he's always thought of everything.
Yeah. Except for if there's something else aside from hot rocks and water that you need in a sauna. Unfortunately, I have not thought of that, so you're gonna
All right.
get me.
Daniel's Shocked started in 2006. We published in 2006. I think Dave started working on this in 2003. Dreamkeepers concept in 2003 to 2004.
Yeah, I think senior year of college, I was developing it to be a TV show pitch until, I realized like, oh, I wouldn't really have much control over that, and I want to have control over it because I think it's actually worthwhile and really cool. And even before my senior year of college, that's when the idea sort of got started, and I drew up the main cast of characters over that summer vacation. So yeah, it's 2003, 2004, somewhere in there we first started it.
Oh, they want the cast 20 years later.
The cast 20 years later.
I'm getting
all
vulnerable
dead.
here.
Just bones.
All right, they want for the 20th anniversary, you guys draw all the ships of Dreamkeepers getting married, non-canon, but a fun little gift to people of the ships.
Oh, that would be fun.
Well, my goodness, that would be like, I forget, Lilith with everybody, Mace with everybody. There's so many different ships. It's ridiculous. Where did the inspiration for Dreamkeepers come from? And Willie Silver demands more merch.
Demands more.
But he's
merch.
throwing imaginary money at you for it.
I'll give you imaginary merch.
Yeah. Here you go. I just gave you some.
Yeah, idea came from roommate having constant nightmares and complaining about it, and then me being like, gee whiz, wouldn't it be cool if there was something that would protect your dreams from nightmares? And then I started...
Wouldn't it be cool if all these hot babes protected me in my sleep?
Yeah, that came later.
And actually, Dave had some other TV pitch ideas besides Dreamkeepers, but he liked this one the best.
Yeah, Dreamkeepers was my favorite. Especially, I got my hands into like some books about dreams, and that's where actually the names of some of the earliest characters came from. Was this big book about dream legends, and that's where I picked up on the Mesopotamian legend, where they actually literally did believe that you had dream guardians that would protect you from evil spirits while you slept.
Okay.
What a bunch of
Yeah.
kooks.
Notice that Dave drew the Steam on a separate layer, separate page actually, a separate file. He moved it in with my colors and he's overlapping it.
Yeah, there's gonna be, because that way I can like blur it and it'll be all cool and stuff.
Yep, Willie, your other 3 docus are coming in very soon. I think I don't know if they're going to be shipped separately because you did separate orders, but we'll see how it goes.
If
Yeah.
you make separate orders, they're going to ship separately.
Well, Dave, are you knocking the lines off of the Steam? I think you should.
I might knock the lines off, but I want to get the colors in here first.
The colors.
The colors.
Why do you say it like that?
It's gonna be for sure like a little blurrier and more dramatic, but yeah, I might knock
The
the lines off.
colors.
Sorry, I thought that was negative space. I didn't know that was a solid one.
Well, it might be
Looks like
partially
they're
negative
making
space
a fire.
because it's on a separate layer, so I can like adjust it. Ooh.
Oh, I couldn't tell what you were doing. I'm
You-
just going to have some cake. Everything's cake now. You guys got started.
Now it's time
Oh,
for
wait a minute. EMV is making the shipping list. And Bast and Bobby, oh my goodness. What
What the hell?
was that?
What the
No,
hell is
I
that?
didn't do it.
I don't
Somebody
think that
beeped.
was.
Somebody's
He's ready.
detector needs its battery replaced.
Yeah,
Oh, I
heard
need a
that
smoke detector chirp sound.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do
here's
actually.
some-
That'd be a good one.
Ah, We don't want any more hidden baby faces in this scheme, Dave. Be
No more
careful.
hidden baby. I
Damn,
make no
son.
promises because those baby faces were hidden even from me. My deep-seated subconscious urges are just generating like grotesque human visages in all sort of organic shaping. There's nothing we can do about
Ew.
Yeah, I
that.
got news for you guys too. He's actually drawn I think 3 Amoguses now.
What have I?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Don't
No,
don't
where?
act like you're not doing it on purpose.
I'm
They're
not.
they're hidden.
I'm not doing
Okay,
Among
there
Yes,
Us.
are
yes.
4. There are 4 of them.
If you
No,
point
there's-
them out, I will tell you if it's right or not.
That's not. No, you're messing with me. This is not true.
Letterbox.
There are
Letterbox
at
did,
least 4.
Letterbox did a great April Fool's Day where they claimed that there was like a yellow bug hidden on every comic or whatever.
Find them all and win a prize.
Exactly. And like, oh god, I knew it was.
That's
Fool's
great
Day and I still
engagement, mate.
looked.
Too. Now everyone's like
terrible.
looked at all their comics on Twitter for like a fucking hour.
I know. So mean.
Oh, I think I see one of them.
Oh.
All the people
I just,
so trustingly looking for those yellow bugs are going to be furious when they realize their precious time on this world has been wasted.
okay, so Gabe, is the Among Us or whatever, is that one image across all the art?
Like all the art that Dave has ever made.
Yeah, which one is a?
This is not true.
No,
This is-
I was saying in this picture.
This is fake
picture, there's 4
news.
of 'em.
If you guys can look, there's no Among Uses, and I challenge
Dave,
anyone.
please don't tease them.
There's nothing there.
Munguses.
What are they going to think when they find one?
You're not gonna find any Among Uses. There's
Like
no
he
Among Uses.
said-
I challenge anyone to find one, and you won't.
There's clearly an Amogus here, and he said there's not any. So what gives?
You know, just delete the whole thing and be like, no, and throw the whole thing.
Okay,
out there.
listen. I
Just kidding,
believe
guys. There aren't any, but there totally are.
Gabe's messing with you. I'm the one that trust me. I'm the truth teller.
One of us tells the truth, and one of us always
One of us
lies.
always tells the truth, and one of us always lies. And she's like, I figured it out. And then it's like, too bad. You're getting dropped into the basement. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. What?
That's like the question you could always ask the knights and knaves thing. Like, and no one, I've never heard anybody think of that solution. Like, okay, just go up to each person and ask, does one of you tell the truth and one of you lie? And if they say no, they're a liar. They're the lying one.
Oh, yeah, that would work, wouldn't it?
Congratulations.
Easy.
You can
Problem
save
solved.
the baby. Heath. You can fight the Goblin King.
Good.
punch him in the
I'll kill
crotch.
him. I'll murder the fucking Goblin King.
Yeah, isn't that actually like a super that conundrum? It's like actually super easy to solve.
Well, not for the
If you
world's
just think
worst
about it for,
babysitter.
like 1 second, it's easy to solve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Dave,
Yeah,
I
is
messed up Reject's cheek. Forgot to do his cheek on there.
No, I got it.
Like literally, all you have to do is ask a question you already know the answer to, that they would be able
Yeah.
to provide an answer to.
Or just
What's
like
is
a.
my name Gabe?
It's a
Yeah.
movie for children. It stumps children.
That's like the knights and knaves thing is like a thing that's older than the labyrinth. Like it's considered one of the great riddles, or whatever, like a
Really?
thought experiment type thing.
Couldn't you just ask like the door knockers, like, okay, what's 2 + 2? And then whichever one can do math is the truth teller.
No, it's truth and lies, Dave.
Yeah, so what's 2 + 2? If one of them tells the truth, they say 4. If one of them is lying, they'll say some bullshit like 5.
What if they're just stupid though?
Then you
Are you
can't-
guys stupid? Yes, no.
If they're that stupid, then it is immaterial whether they think they are being honest or not. They are
Hey,
unreliable.
You have to ask.
There you go.
multiple
Ask them what
questions.
2 + 2 is, and then ask
What's
them
2
if they're
+ 2. One of them
stupid.
says 3 and the other one says 6.
And then like, are you guys stupid? And they both
Yeah,
say
God damn it.
yes.
3, 6, fuck!
Fuck, both telling the truth.
All right, Chad McPherson. Hold on. Says that Lilith looks like she's about to pass out from the heat while Nama remains cool as a cucumber. Yes, that was Rajak, the commissioner's idea.
Yeah, we specifically had instructions called Nama is chill, she's moisturized, she's in her lane, she's relaxed, and Lilith is she's about to evaporate. Lilith is about to pass into the next world due to the heat.
Yep, that was the joke. Was that Nama is enjoying the heat, being a reptilian demon. and all the other characters are dying. Well, Rick and Morty used a funny one. Did you sleep with the other guard's wife?
Never heard that one before.
You know, if you guys are gonna ship everybody, including like Bill and V together, it's just like a wheel here now.
The
I
wheel of
don't know what that
shipping,
picture would look like.
the eternal
know.
samsara of shipping relationships. There is no escape until you ascend to the nirvana of not caring.
Yeah, see, Reese Wolf ships everyone with everyone. Hi, Reese Wolf. A big group ship.
Yo, Reese. Reese,
I think I've seen that picture actually. I think that was one of those orgy rooms.
there have
whatever
been a
it's
few of
called, the
those.
harem.
Those occasionally
Yeah.
get into the mix, yeah.
I think we did that, and it was a harem room. Everyone's like laying around being naked. I think there were dragons in another one, so I think we're good.
You do one
Just-
commission in like a harem room and a strip club though, and then that's what everybody always wants. And it's like, I get it, it's fun, but eventually it's like, haven't we seen enough strip clubs? Haven't we been to the club enough times?
Oh no, we have
Yeah.
not.
Guys,
We were
if
always in
you
the strip club.
go to a real strip club and you'll lose interest in strip clubs. Like, if you really need to see strip clubs every day, all day, then fucking go to
We make
one
it.
and you'll
We
be
make
like,
it
no, this isn't
fun
that great.
here. Yeah, no, we have the best one here. None of the other ones.
Well, that's why I had to add like waterfalls and stuff, because like for
The
our
actual
honeymoon, me and Liz were
dancing?
like, hey, let's, like, you know how usually
It
there's
wasn't
like,
a honeymoon. It was the
Or-
night before
or yeah, the, what do they call it? Not the honeymoon, bachelor
bachelor
party?
party.
Yeah, bachelor
Yeah.
party. We were like, okay, it's the night before bachelor's party. Why don't we just have a party together? Because we love each other, and that sounds more fun. So we just went to a strip club together, and it's when we were doing volume 2, so we were explicitly like, you know what,
No, it
or
was
volume
volume 3. We were working on volume 3. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain is in a strip club. It doesn't know what it's saying. But we were explicitly like, we've never been to a strip club. We should probably kind of understand a little how they work. So we went there and we talked to the girls about like, oh, what is it like? Like, how do you get paid? Like, what is the shift like? And then we were like, well, now we have a realistic idea of what a strip club is actually like. So let's just go draw some cartoon waterfalls and completely ignore everything we learned.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. We made it fun. All right. EMP says, how about a Vivid After Dark special for the 20th anniversary where you have all the female characters doing their own stripper dance? Oh. And then someone will want all the dudes. I know what this is, you guys. You people.
This is like, if you give a mouse a cookie, it's gonna turn gay.
It's true.
Thank you for doing the wood grain, Dave. I did not really want to do that.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
gonna
I
be
feel
really
like I
difficult.
feel like that texture is going to be one of the sources of appeal for the image, honestly. Because there's not a lot of detail in here being a sauna. You can't just shotgun like, you know, debris and like items and furniture in there because it wouldn't make sense. So I think the
Yeah.
texture has to be pleasing. The texture and the lighting.
Well, Willie Silver says in this picture, the dudes are in the audience watching. No, I know what this is. And then you're like, okay, and then they switch places and take turns. No, I know.
There's
I
two
know what the next
dudes.
picture
There's
is.
3 dudes in the fucking sauna, and it's small
No, I think he's
No, we're
talking
talking
about
about the strip club idea.
in the strip club. Yeah.
like a
Mhm.
hypothetical.
Yeah, that's how strip clubs usually goes. You go there with people you're friends with, and they just get on stage.
In commissions, it goes that way pretty often, I think.
Oh boy.
Normal women that you're friends with will, you know,
Well,
just get up on
the-
stage and be really good
yeah.
pole dancers.
The next time Dave has a big commission auction, he has like 20 billion characters in it. You guys can definitely suggest that one.
No, that's why I had to start limiting the number of characters because it was getting into like, I think
50?
the
30?
it wasn't 50. I think the pinnacle was 43 characters, and I realized like this is a ton of characters and a ton of work, and it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it also is like really difficult to see any individual character because I can't really have
Yeah.
a focal point when they all have to have like equal presentation, you know?
It looks great, but yeah, you get really picky about your postage stamp compositions. You really don't like that.
Yeah, good composition is my fetish.
Yeah. Get out. Get out of the picture. The artist doesn't like you anymore.
On this, in front of me on the stage, there's like just a square dancing. I'm like, ooh, rule of thirds, nice subdivisions.
So yeah, he can do big pictures with lots of characters, but he gets picky about the composition.
Picky, David.
How many more volumes do you think the story is gonna need, Dave?
I think we have the story outlined out, and my estimate, because it depends on exactly how much of the story goes into each particular volume, so there's a range. But I'm guesstimating that the entire graphic novel series is going to be somewhere between 16 to 23 graphic novels.
And I'm telling him I can make it smaller. I can condense some stuff.
I mean, we'll see.
up.
I'm not going to make it smaller just to make it smaller if it's going to be like, contracted to the point where the pacing is thrown off or doesn't feel right.
No, I just know what to do.
I think that especially the reason I want to preserve the possibility of that upper range is because sometimes even if there's not a huge number of things happening, action scenes in a comic especially, they can really take up a lot of page space. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's fun to read action. It reads through very quickly, but at the same time, if you think oh, I'm looking at this narrative and this should be about how many books I would imagine it goes for, but then when you see the action scenes suddenly eating up more page room than you expect, that can sort of extend the page count out considerably.
That is true. Those action scenes eat up pages so fast. I've seen some big books come out here because of that. All right. Lilith has got gorgeous legs here, says EMV, and Nama's got great thigh thickness.
Oh, thank
Both
you.
are a 10-10 in their own way.
Yeah, Namas are going to look thicker just because she's actually sitting with her weight is on them right now.
She's got those chunky gecko thighs.
Good for jumping around.
Good for storing food in your tail like geckos do. Isn't it geckos that do that?
I think so. That
Store
sounds...
fat in their tail.
I feel like I've heard that about leopard geckos.
Most reptiles. That's most reptiles. Is fat in the tail. That's how you know they're healthy. Especially alligators.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, alligators I could see, but something like
That's all
chameleon,
muscle.
I don't think they do that.
Yeah,
I know the
chameleons might
tegus
be
and the
different.
alligators. It's the fat tail. That's how you know they're healthy.
I would imagine chameleons might be a little different since their tails are prehensile, so they have an alternate function.
Yeah, Reese Wolf noticed that a lot of action scenes eat up a lot of page space, but advance very little. Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
You could
so
use 3 pages to show something that would take 5 seconds.
I mean that's what we're experiencing in Volume 6 right now. Is action scene where on paper it's oh, here's what happens, da, 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 da. But then it's well, if you want to actually show it and have the action be compelling, sometimes you don't need to show every little thing that happens, and you can just sort of do the equivalent of narrative summary. But sometimes the action scene, it's to really give it its due, you actually do want to see it because it matters what the characters are doing and the way that they're accomplishing it. It can good action helps to define character, I think, as the story goes forward. Because if a character is defined not just by the stuff they say, but by the stuff they do, then action scenes are a really good window into well, when the rubber meets the road, what are these characters like and what do they actually do?
Reese Wolf says Lilith is struggling in here because she doesn't like being moist. I think it's just really hot because I've seen her in the Starfall waterfall lately.
Yeah, she doesn't, in the story at least. I can't really speak to if there's a side canon for commissions, but in the story she doesn't seem to terribly mind moisture because they're swimming around in the Starfall when they have to get away from stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot to do the colored lines. I figured you weren't going to get to that today, but I guess you did.
To the colored lines? Nope, I got all the way up to the colored lines.
Okay. Is Nama a lizard or a dragon dreamkeeper? I think she's like a demon gecko. I'd say kind of a dragon. What do you think, Dave?
Honestly, I just default to saying well, she's a dreamkeeper because it's not there's extremely hard and fast rules for what like type characters are. They're just sort of people that have like a lot of variation in their physical characteristics. Although I guess we are going to have to get some more defined categories for the Ascension character creation, because at that point it serves a definite utility called, giving you some parameters on what you're choosing and what the differences are between those choices.
Reese will always find Lilith more cute than hot, but that's because Nama is more his type. Okay, thank you. Well, Lilith is dying today.
Today, Lilith is melting. She will soon become a puddle.
Like a delicious pistachio ice cream.
She does look like that kind of minty. I always thought she looked really mint flavored.
Lilith looks like she would smell like minty, like spearmint or something.
Oh, I bet it would be spearmint.
What do all Dreamkeepers characters smell like? Guys, let us know in the comments below what you think the Dreamkeepers characters have a scent. What would it be?
Nama would be lavender.
Oh,
That
you're
would
probably
smell
right,
like
actually.
lavender grape candy, I think. The scent that grape flavor.
Yeah.
This would smell like a hazelnut
Chew.
macchiato.
Oh, that's good. Maybe coffee?
It's sticky boy, but it's in a good way. You know what I mean?
What is that, Hazen?
Coming soon from Vivid Publishing, a personal line of scents just for you.
The
Dreamkeepers.
voice of a great man. I'm borrowing for a moment.
I don't know
A
who
great
that is.
artist created
That's the-
Quickville.
I don't know what that is either.
You don't know what Quickville is?
No?
Okay, bless you.
He created. He's the one man who got away from Nintendo by combining Pikachu with Sonic. Maybe
Oh,
that'll ring a
I'm
bell.
sorry. I'm
It'll give
sorry.
you a clue.
I'm sorry. Your voice is too masculine for me to catch that one. I'm sorry.
I Lilith would smell like Honeydew Liz.
What? I'm in the other chat.
A
Give me
finer
minute.
piece of poetry I've yet to read.
What is happening? I step away for a minute.
I love me a girl that can kick my butt. Yes, Reese. Very, very good taste.
Maybe we should, we're getting a lot of receptivity to the smell conversation. Maybe we should branch out into vivid smells. It's like, all right, guys.
You know,
These
it's
vivid
gonna have to be.
smells.
It's gonna be. You know what? We should get a perfume
Oh,
and then like spray each
that-
body
you
pillow. and
know
sort
what?
this Out.
That's
Fuck.
actually not a bad idea. That would go
No.
great with like the Dockies.
No.
Vivid perfume? Yeah.
No. Don't test it on
Yes.
Dreamkeepers. That's terrible.
You know, honestly, with Dockies, I could see that actually making a little more sense. I was just joking around about, like, at
Wouldn't
this
that be
scene of the
great
book,
is if you could
flip to scent number
if you could smell
73.
the character.
What are you gonna do? Buy Bath and Body Works? Just like put a sticker on the label. Totally Dreamkeepers.
Can we buy Bath and Body
No,
Works? I
we'll
heard they
have
went
it made by
bankrupt.
professional perfume artisans.
No.
We'll sell it in a little custom crystal bottle.
No.
Contained within will be my mind control.
Yeah. What scent is like Tinsel would have a perfume. Nobody else here would have a perfume.
Tinsel. Tinsel would also have a music album, but we're not, putting torture into the world. Although, actually, we probably could.
There's already a Tinsel music album. Just go listen to anything on the radio. Like dark synth. Fuck shit piss.
Hit or miss. I
Hit
still
or
think that
miss.
song is hilarious.
That's gorgeous.
We've got, like...
What's funny, you know the funniest thing about that song to me is that I think I think we tagged Vivian in it and she untagged her. I don't know if she got that it was just supposed to be like a funny, stupid thing we were doing.
Yeah, having the response of, like, no. That just makes it a little...
She might I don't know how to like remove herself from a conversation, so she might
She
just
didn't
have gotten tired of like the
She didn't
notifications.
unfollow us. She didn't
She
unfollow
didn't?
us for that one. No.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
Yeah,
surprised.
that's what I'm
Twitter
saying.
anymore.
It might just be that she was like, I don't want to have like a million notifications from this or something, and like that's all it is. But like, it's just, it was really funny to imagine her seeing that and being like, why? And then she's like, fucking attacking.
Oh, yeah. Like, the reality of the situation, who knows? But my headcanon is the, like there was a cartoony reaction. Like, that's just a fun fantasy.
All right. We are thinking the different colors think that they should go with promotional flavors of drinks or ice cream. We should go with ice cream. I think gold would have to be mint or pistachio. Spearmint would be
Pencil would
great.
smell like liquid ass. I knew an Australian guy who bought like a liquid ass by the case. That's a real product, by the way.
What is that?
Yeah.
Beer?
You guys remember Kiwi Crisps, right? You know who I'm talking about?
There's no such.
no, I
There, you
don't.
cannot tell me liquid ass is a real product. That's ridiculous.
It is a real product. It's a fart spray. This idiot, this
Aw.
fucking retard. This fucking retard that lived in Brisbane, he would buy a case of liquid ass with his like government like I'm too stupid to work money.
No
And he
way.
would buy this and he would get on the train. Yeah, no, this is a real he like admitted to this. He would go on trains and if he didn't like that the train car was too crowded, he would spray liquid ass everywhere until everyone else left.
Ah,
And then
And
he would
then he
just be
just-
stuck in a train car that smells like ultra concentrated parts.
and think he's really smart. Wow, I wonder who did it.
Yeah,
He
he's
just-
like again, he's literally too stupid to work. So like, you know, that's like what he spends his money on that and like fucking hookers.
I don't know if he's
Thinking that they're his
able to concoct a way to get custom private train rides for himself. I feel like he could put his mind to other uses and maybe be productive. But it's actually amazing.
well, that's the
Yeah,
curse.
but that's too much
That's-
work though.
Yeah, well, that's the
It's
curse.
better just
then
spend
you're
taxpayer dollars spraying fart spray on trains.
stuck.
Yeah, that's the thing that amazes me is like that there's actually taxpayer fund, like the taxpayers are funding shit smell to be in train cars so that one man can drive everyone else out of the train. Like that's actually being funded by the taxpayers. That's
Yes, but
Are
the
you
curse is that
describing
he's
the
stuck with
Australian
smell.
Chris Chan? Yes, kind of. Yeah, actually, kind of. Yeah.
There's more than one. I never heard of this winner.
I think I
Is there
always
one-
imagine Ravat would smell like the stuff you spray on like a lure when you're trying to fish for bass.
is there like a Chris Chan for every country? Is it like sort of like the state bird? Like every state has a Chris Chan.
Yeah, there should be. Every country should have its own national Chris Chan, its own national locale.
They're not allowed to leave this
Canada is
country.
JF Garapi.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that is that the
France
guy
is
that
also
suppo-
JF Garapi.
is JF Garepi the guy that quote unquote lost his wife in the woods?
Yeah, the guy who lost his wife in the woods and constantly talks about how he could get away. He could have gotten away. If I killed my wife, I would have gotten away with it by doing this and that. Yeah, that guy. The guy who killed his fucking wife. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow, I never knew about any of this. Then of course there would have to be the documentary of the one guy who goes to like find all of them from country to country.
Oh yeah. He
Document
constantly
his
talks
journey.
about how like, oh, they will never find her body. Oh, they will never find it. Was me.
I'm kind of surprised like her parents haven't just tracked this guy down and had a conversation with him by now.
Well, that's one of the aspects I think of why he probably chose her and chose this ending if he did allegedly do that because her parents apparently just like didn't care about her at all.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a very sad story.
it is a sad story.
Dave,
I want my
Dave,
Chris
you-
Chans to be humorous and delightful and ridiculous and full of chuckles. I don't
Okay.
want like depressing, sad.
okay. Dave,
Yeah.
the prop you're using is currently on Tycloud's leg. Can you move that layer or remove that prop?
The prop is on his leg.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh no! Yeah, I can move that. No problem.
Thank you.
I don't know how the characters layer got below that. There we go.
No, I had two character layers and I merged them because there was a lot of overlapping going on.
Nama would smell like cinnamon. I don't know. I don't see cinnamon
Oh,
for Nama.
oh.
I see like lilacs and lavender.
We
Or
just go off
something.
the
Which smells like
colors,
shit.
really.
It's mostly just based on their color, really, except for
We're
Ravat.
thinking
I
of-
think Ravat would smell
what
like
what if it was a
machine
grape?
grease.
Yeah. What if
Ooh,
it
yeah.
was a grape bubble gum for Nama, like grape bubble gum?
That's what I was saying earlier. It was like she would smell like lavender and like the artificial like grape flavor.
I feel like she's.
Oh, now we're thinking of pink starburst, kind of like a strawberry starburst.
I feel like grape is a pretty
Yeah.
overpowering flavor, so that would really work for like prelude Nama because she's more insane. But then she kind of, the more she gets like a little laid back in
She
graphic
does
novel, the
mellow.
lavender comes in a little more. Excuse me.
What if we blend it? What if we do like a half and half, like a sin?
I
Jason,
bet
he
she says
doesn't-
smells like the inside of a hamster cage.
What?
I think
Wait,
that'd be
who said
made.
that?
Wait, no. What if that was Wisp?
Me.
Who would smell
Wait.
like that? I'm saying.
Nama, because she's like
It
a
Smells
lizard.
inside of a
I-
hamster cage.
Yeah,
She smells inside.
we had a lizard for like a month of 1 month out of
no.
my entire life, and I just remember the smell.
Oh no.
You know it smelled crazy in there.
It wasn't crazy. It was just it was strange and distinct and unpleasant.
Imagine being the lizard.
It was probably the lizard, yeah.
They call that Dragon Cave.
All right, Firu is saying it's funny when at least one character in the setting is reacting opposite of everyone else. Yeah, we got that going on.
What would grunge smell like, guys?
We'd have
Water.
to ask
Start your engines.
that
Your-
Australian Christian to know for sure.
Australian Christian.
I forget his name.
Maybe Tinsel's.
I'll wipe my bum with a dish rag.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right, thank you. That's Robot Hazen.
You had to bring that guy back from the dead.
I just imagine Hazen making his own like ringtones with his voice to amuse himself.
His own voice.
Yeah. I see. All right, so we think Tinsel would smell like a chain smoker.
Maybe like Lap
Pencil
saying
would smell like a
Sushan.
chain smoker. I've never seen her smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys aren't coming up with good smells. You guys suck. Why don't you come up with better
Oh,
things?
better smells, retard.
Try
Why would
harder.
Ravat
to
smell like
please-
burnt hair? Like
Try
come on.
harder to please the chat.
Yeah. Like come up with real ideas, not like this. I don't like this character. They would smell like poop.
Fire them. You're fired from the smell factory, everybody. Get out.
The smell
No
factory
more
actually has
toiling
pretty high
away in the smell
standards.
factory.
Not anyone can just work at the smell factory, okay?
There's a lot of smelting to do at the smelt factory.
it's not called smelting. That's what you do with metal. What are you talking about?
you,
The smell.
make
Yeah,
the
you gotta
smell-
go smell all the
smelt,
metal.
you smelts the smells.
That's
smell
not,
factory.
no, that's not the verb for
He was
smell
a smart
crafting.
fellow and he smelled farts.
All right, Vivid. If you're planning on making a Dreamkeeper's RPG video game, what would it look like, and what in the timeline is the game set? I gotta say, we're making a lot of video games right now, so you'll just have to stay tuned.
Yeah, let's just slap another one on. Why not?
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, we got,
If
we have,
if we made. I would love to make a Dreamkeepers like RPG thing with you guys. I think if we made it, it would probably. It might take place like where the war powers like before that era or something. I don't know. It probably wouldn't take place in the same era that the graphic novel saga's taking place in.
it might be
Okay,
fun to have a
we-
new time period, but I do think we gotta, like, obviously we gotta clear our plate off of the current game project, but still,
Oh.
I like more possibilities because I do think
We
the different
think-
time periods have a lot of potential.
Phil 98 says Kara would smell like way too much body spray, like an Axe body spray.
You
Like,
probably would. That's actually pretty accurate.
That
oh
sounds like
God,
it would be
you
real.
Smell
Yeah.
that. Smell him coming in the room. He tries too hard.
I don't think I've seen him in the comic yet. Now that I think about it, I
he's in
since
there.
I've seen a bunch of the
Volume 3.
characters from the card game, but I've
He's
only
in-
seen.
He's in
Go
volume
ahead.
3. How far have you read?
I haven't gotten to 3. I'm
It's
only
still-
like
I do. People are talking about a Dreamkeepers MMO. I actually do want to make some kind of like some sort of like live service Dreamkeeper thing where you can make like your own
Oh.
character and stuff eventually. But that's like
talked about
far
using-
away.
You talked. Was that the thing you were talking about using AI for? I forget. I don't know what an MMO.
No, that I don't know what you're talking about. But like this,
Maybe that was a
I mean,
dating game.
No, that was what
Okay.
what we were gonna
Yeah,
use
I mean,
for
if we
me to
use-
maintain a relationship with my parents. I think. Go on.
No, that's
If
true.
if we made like a visual novel thing, it could to add some like difference in flavor to the text. It could be like possible to use like an LLM or something to do that. But no, that the MMO thing, it could at that point if AI is like good enough for it to do it, like it could be like an option to assist you in like getting your character the way you want it to be with the character creator. But I don't. Most people kind of want to go through and like fiddle with the knobs and stuff. So I don't know if people
Well,
would even
actually-
like that. Again, it'd be a game for other people, not me. So
Yeah.
like it wouldn't necessarily be like how I would prefer things to be.
Well, I mean, I know that right now people are like AI, like the second coming of Satan, look out. But of all the use cases that sort of made sense to me when I first heard about AI, it would be in like sort of RPGs. Because one of the things you have is you go and you talk to NPCs, and there's just like a preset dialogue branch, and that's it. But I feel like if you could actually have a conversation and you could say anything to them, and then they could react, and like different NPCs actually have different character weights, you know, kind of like a Westworld almost. To me, that actually could be a lot more interesting. Like different NPCs
That's
could
the
actually,
dream, man.
yeah, they could have their own motivations and like their own personalities, and like different ones could be vulnerable to different types of manipulation. And then you wouldn't even necessarily have to have a charisma stat. It might actually be down to like, well, how charismatic and persuasive are you actually when you talk to them? That could
I
be
don't know if
really
we want
fun.
to leave it up to that.
I would really love it. Like, I think at some point in the near future, in fact, people might even be doing this now. I don't know. But I think it will be like a standard that a modern GPU will have some like CUDA cores in it. And it can run a small and efficient enough LLM that you could play a game and have it running in the background. And it would just act as like a dungeon master. You'd be playing an RPG game, and something spontaneous would happen that like you would not, somebody would have to sit there and come up with all these scenarios that are balanced and blah 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 blah. It would take so long to do that so many times for it to be interesting, but an LLM might be able to just do that on the spot with training data.
Back to the old topic. Hazen says the quality control at the smell factory. We have a list now. There's a list here.
I don't know if that was worth interrupting Gabe over, but like,
sorry.
all right, I think I
Before
see
chat
the
goes
list.
away.
Mace, cookies and cream. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Whip, cheesecake, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think about the
Guys, don't
cheesecake.
be smelling yourselves up like food. Come on.
Don't be
They're all
snorting and sniffing.
food. They have
Don't
they
eat
grab this.
dragon fruit. Does dragon fruit actually have like a scent? Every time I've had
I think we're going off of taste here now. I think we're licking.
every
it
time
here.
I've had a dragon, well, it doesn't have. It's like dragon fruit looks really cool, but I've like when I've seen it, it doesn't have like much taste or scent.
Well,
Listen,
look-
chat.
look,
Are you
now
chat? Are you
Bobby's
guys
smoothie.
just hungry? Is that what's going on here?
I think that might be
So,
what's going on.
I think
Bobby
they've-
smoothie. I love this one. Bobby smoothie. Just any smoothie. Banana
Oh,
smoothie,
read-
chocolate smoothie, whatever. Fuck
mango.
It,
It has to be. He's so mango. Let it go.
No. What about sandalwood?
What?
Does everything have to be a food? Good God Almighty.
Bobby would smell like a fucking sugar cookies. He looks like one of those fucking like whipped one of those like buttercream icing cupcakes
Yeah,
when
he
he's
does
colored.
actually.
Lilith mint, yeah, I could see that. Nama strawberry starburst. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that pink one.
Bast burnt toast. Why? I have seen this said several times that Bast will smell like burnt toast. Why? I don't
Carbon.
understand. I don't get the burnt toast.
Well, it's,
He's got a fire power. Yeah,
yeah, I
but
think
I
it's
mean,
just that.
Lilith has life stealing power. She doesn't smell like a bat or something.
Smells like a
or
vampire.
or a fucking like blood infusion tube. Indigo
they're-
twins.
they-
Indigo
Just
twins
iron.
trick cereal.
I agree completely.
What?
We're
I
we're,
don't-
we're all very
How?
hungry.
What? Yeah,
Bro,
Where
Go
are
have
you?
a
All right,
snack
where are you
and
getting
then come
trick
back
cereal?
here. This guy's hangry.
If you
I
guys,
would like to know where people are getting that from. Egrath grilled chicken. Oh my
I
God.
was thinking cinnamon toast crunch.
For Egrath.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
But
I
why
don't
does
know.
he smell like fried
I think
chicken?
I think Grun would smell like DoorDash right now to my door. Is what Grun would smell like.
I think the Indigo twins would smell like chicken wings with lemon pepper. Yum yum.
And some ranch dressing on the side.
Chad is thirsty, not
Lemon
hungry. I
pepper
think they're a little bit of both there, Reese. Judging by these smells, people are signing the Dreamkeeper's character. I imagine Egrath would smell like sandalwood and mahogany. Yeah, he'd smell like old man aftershave or something, I think.
Oh, what
Egrath.
about Old Spice? Probably a lot
Old
of
Spice? I don't know what
Yeah.
Old Spice smells like. They don't have
I'm
that where
sorry.
I'm
I'm
from.
sorry.
So.
Sometime go into
Yeah.
like a Family
Oh
Dollar.
wait, no, they do. No, there's like old, like the old bottle of Old Spice where like you turn it up and it's like a liquid aftershave, not like a spray. It's like just a thing. Like you go
I've
bloop, bloop,
just
bloop, and like bloop
smelled
it
it
out.
in the-
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just smell it in the
Mm,
dollar
I
store
I have
sometimes.
smelled that. Yeah, and I think that would smell like kind of like that. It's got like a sort of a. It's just like an old man smell. I don't know how to describe it. It's
Yeah.
it's like an aspen sort of smell. Yeah, I think he might smell like sandalwood and aspen or something.
They're admitting he's hungry. EMP is hungry. He's making a list of things he's
Just
craving
making
for
a
hours.
list of things he's craving.
Sitting here,
Drink
forced to
cereal.
watch the stream.
What the
Unable
EMP
to go
diet,
and feed
guys?
himself.
No, here comes the flavors.
Cake, a smoothie, any flavor smoothie.
You know, if we're just throwing
Drink
flavors out
cereal,
there,
grilled chicken.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
an appetizer.
I'm gonna toss in for
It's like a Joe
consideration.
Rogan thing.
Nama-
Don't put those things next to each other.
Might have a little bit of bubblegum going on for Nama, potentially.
Yeah, I could see bubblegum for Nama.
You guys just going off of like the color of their fur.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, because that's like what you sort of get like a feel of that from anyway.
Are we gonna
Like
see
you see-
an issue like a volume 6 where you scratch the comic and you can actually smell the characters?
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
that'll be a stretch goal.
Make that make that a way way on the end, like
Way,
beyond
way-
the end.
Wait.
Lilith has like a mint or pistachio fucking thing for me.
I still think Mace should be like a coffee latte. Or maybe a cookies and cream like they talked about.
I think something between like or like a creme brulee or something. I think
Ooh.
I think
Mace
it would smell like
like
peanut butter
I think it would smell like
Oh,
peanut
that
butter.
might be good.
because that's what
Peanut
kids smell
That'd be
like.
good.
The kids smell
Kids
like
always-
peanut butter.
Kids always smell like peanut
Do
butter. 'cause
kids in America
that's-
smell like peanut butter? What the fuck?
No, they don't smell
well,
like
we
peanut
have
butter.
Peanut butter over here.
Kids in America smell
What,
like
they eat
they-
like a lot of Thai food or something?
no, they smell like rotten Cheerios. They smell like if you opened up a crypt of Cheerios that had been like interred for 1,000 years.
I don't know.
I don't
about
think
that
so.
either.
Have you been?
I'm not Joe Biden.
been
I don't
hanging
spend
out
a lot
with-
of time
with, like-
smelling kids, so I don't know what they smell like.
Have you been hanging out with Lich Kings or something?
No, it's just
Hi, I'm the Lich King, and here is my child.
and here is my collection of General Mills cereals.
All right, Mace could smell like a chocolate chip cookie. What if he smells like fresh baked chocolate chip cookies? I think that's great.
Fresh
I
baked.
think Mace would smell like some kind of baked good or something, or like the coffee. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
can see
could be definitely a baked good.
Biscotti.
What if he smelled like the sun? Now you had to wonder what the sun
The
smells like.
sun? Explosions. Constant explosions.
Sex Panther cologne is what Grun smells
Alright.
like. I think Grun would smell like old fish.
Yeah.
All right, Ruben wants to know if you were joking about the scratch and sniff for Volume 6.
Yeah,
Right.
we're just joking around. I don't have any
No, he
serious
wasn't
plans
joking.
to.
Expect it.
We don't want you to scratch the pages and hurt the art.
No, this is just like
Depends
his.
how much money you want to spend.
Don't listen to
What
Gabe.
the fuck?
This is like his Amogus deception. There's no scratch and sniff.
Somebody out there is just they're gonna have a copy of Volume 6 and it's just gonna be all scratched up.
No, you know what? No, if you want to be
Like
really
a
horrible,
cat got it.
just get a bunch of stickers printed off that says like scratch and sniff and put them on books at Goodwill.
Oh, that's
Smells
mean.
like Cinnabon. You know what? Oh
Yeah,
my,
that's
yeah.
something.
That's my vote now. Is May smells like cinnamon because he looks kind of like a
Mm.
cinnamon roll, like with all the little splotches of a brown in there on the white.
Actually, I like
Okay.
that too because I was
Feel
actually
like
thinking
what?
something like
think
sort of
so,
like
yeah.
wood related or something earthy for him. And cinnamon is sort of like a cross between a flavor and also something wooden and earthy a little bit.
I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that we found our
Where-
smell.
Where's Whip at the sauna? Whip is not invited. Rajak was in charge of who got to go to the sauna because it's his commission.
Whip, listen,
What
they
is
had
Whip
to
gonna do without Maze?
they had to use something to start the fire. Sorry, Whip.
They just squeezed like pee out of him to start the fire, like a
Ew.
fucking like a water skin, like a
Well, it's got the-
cartoon. They just grabbed
got the
like his
fat
neck
thighs.
and just squeezed him out.
That makes no sense, but I accept it.
Yeah.
No, not on that layer.
The stream has been off the chain.
Yeah, as soon as we got into like smells
Okay.
territory,
Oh,
it was
we've
just,
all forgotten to do our fucking mail segment with Memo's video.
oh,
Is
I
that gonna be
haven't
like the
forgotten.
after the stream?
That's
That's
20 minutes to go.
well, actually,
Yeah, I don't know
that
how
segment
long
is
that
so
is.
cool. That segment is so cool. I feel like we might even want to just like have some talk about it after. So why don't we take a break and show that segment now.
Take a break from the
I think
girls.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so guys, get ready. If you guys want to like listen to it, a lot of the jokes are actually auditory, so you guys should actually refresh and like listen, and I'll get it played, and then after it plays, we can come back and finish off the stream. So get ready for some show and tell. This is what Mamo has been putting together, and it's got animation, and it's really fun. It's about like almost 5 minutes long, so strap in. Pause the music.
Hello. This dumbass discovered a new video generation service and asked to show you some random slop he made. Have a good stream.
Are you kidding me? Banned real guns in this generation.
Great. Just great.
Pew pew!
From the farthest reaches of your imagination. With over 20 bendable joints, Tendril is here to take over Dream World.
Grun, this is the police. Pull over immediately. Do not attempt to flee. Stop the vehicle. He stole candy from orphans, people. Candy from orphans. This monster must be stopped.
Fermentea! It's crazy good! Your new favorite drink! Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
I will save you, Paige!
Huh? Hmm?
That's a cute prelude arc you have there. Bobby, I understand everything. Be here in 1 hour, okay? Yeah!
bugs for us to kill. You smash the entire area. You kill anything that has more than 2 legs. You get me? We get you, sir!
All right. And that is what Mamo has been working on. I don't know if it's just been this past week or if it's longer, but that was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, that was a real like operation. I muted myself, and I'm kind of glad I did because I kept laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing
The
too.
grunge part. I
The
love
one
the
where they were
grunge part
cooking
one.
really got me.
Like the annual unalived meeting, I thought was pretty good too. There's just,
The one where
Yeah.
Paige is reading the comic.
oh, that was great. And then the one where the guy's like, "I'll save you,
What's with all
Paige."
the page jokes? Those were dark.
I love the figurines, the toys that they do.
Oh my
whenever
God,
it
yeah.
Oh
goes.
yeah,
Yeah.
the tendril one. That one was cool.
You don't
Tendril is here to
understand. When I saw that
the
tendril
world.
toy, like there was something in me. My 1980s child came alive, and I was like, "Yes, I do want a toy of him."
I know. As soon as
I
saw
would've
Dave
played with
get it,
that.
and Dave's
Yeah.
like, I want that toy.
I totally would have too. That's like one of the things that got me into doing art so much was like all the cool Ghostbusters ghosts and all the cool Ghostbusters toys, and then there's a tendril toy, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I know it was supposed to be a joke,
I'm
but
sure.
some of us have an autism that cannot take it as a joke.
I actually wonder if it would even be possible to make that because like his body is so strange, and it's like they have to injection mold that. I don't really know how they made toys back then.
I have no idea.
It would
but
have to be like it was on the AI thing. It would have to be just like something that has sort of a shape loosely to it, and then like you can bend it.
that was
Yeah.
just
You can do the hands in different parts and then like attach it. So you could do it different sections and then attach it together. You could do it.
there was so much in that though. Like I felt like I was watching what is it, like a Robot Chicken episode of Dreamkeepers or something. It was just awesome.
It sort of had that same sort of pacing and humor to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mamo, fantastic work. Thank you very much for sharing. Also, thank you for sharing it in the
he's not
proper
here. I don't
room
see it
Yeah,
because
he's not here. What the hell?
I don't know. Well, if you see this later, Mamo, on YouTube or whatever, that was fucking awesome. Also, thank you for sharing it in the room where I can actually set things up before the
see
stream.
things.
Because I'm not sure if you guys saw it either, but I even had the little intro thing, the show and tell, set up so that here I'll play it really quick. It'll be like making noise for a second. But I even had that set up so the green screen is working. So everything now looks all cool and professional. If anyone is watching this and they're like, how do I get my stuff on the stream? Like, well, there's not like a total guarantee that we'll put everything that gets submitted on the stream. But if you want it to be available for consideration in the Dreamcord, there's like a show and tell room for stream submissions. And if you got like a video or a
Hey.
picture, and it's kind of like Dreamkeepers or Vivid related in some way, if you toss it in there, we
Hey,
will
Dave.
take a look. Yeah.
Sonic wants to know. I don't get it. You draw, but you approve of AI generated content?
Oh, yeah, it's just it's another tool. I know that like the current thing is everyone has to have a certain opinion about stuff, but I've never really been good at conforming to whatever the current thing opinion is supposed to be because I just I don't know, I actually prefer to just think and have my own thoughts as opposed to jumping onto moral grandstanding bandwagons. So, I'm not saying everything made with AI is good, but I'm also not saying everything made with AI is bad. It's just a new tool, and it can do some pretty cool stuff. It can do some pretty lame stuff, but it can do some really fun stuff too.
We encourage our readers to be creative and try new things.
Yeah,
They show us
basically,
what
if
they
people
can
want to
do.
play with it and have fun, like yeah, play with it, have fun. It's no skin off my nose. I'm still gonna make my comics and draw pictures and stuff like that. But especially when it comes to like more ambitious
Don't
things
get
like
in our way.
animation. Yeah, like we have an animation that's about to come out. Like we've been busy getting the new store set up, but we've got an animation about to come out. I was trying to implement AI in there. It wound up not being as helpful as I thought as I was hoping it would be. But there's still a little bit of assistance it gave, but still generally most of it is hand done. But I don't know, it's the sort of thing where the more this tool can help us bring our creativity to life, and the more it can help other people bring their creativity to life. I just I don't know. Seems like it's just more stuff for more people to enjoy.
Mhm.
I'm sure
And
there's
we're
like a
so
lot
supportive-
of I'm sure there's
Oh,
like
go
a
ahead.
giant boatload of talking points for the anti-AI stuff. But again, I never get the NPC updates, so I'm not really exactly up to speed on that.
He's not watching Jimmy Kimmel. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
also did
I don't think it's
Oh, good.
I was just gonna say I don't think it's crazy to imagine that there's people out there that will use AI until it it starts producing things that aren't good and then just cut it off. Like I use it for coding, but sometimes it codes things that are bad and I have to go in and fix it. That's what I'm there for. And
Yeah,
just
Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you noticed that. Maybe you're new here, but a lot of actually all of the art that the AI art that Mamo made for that came from Dave's drawings.
Yeah, it was actually cool. A lot of even some of the animations he did, it seems like they started with animations I did as well, not all of them, like a couple of them. But I don't know, that to me was that was actually entertaining. I think part of it was the pacing. Part of it was the idea that he had funny ideas and creative ideas. So it's like even if you're making stuff with AI and it's totally generative, if you don't have a funny idea, then what are you going to tell it to make? But this to me was like the real appeal of this was like the AI brought it to life, but what it brought to life was cool, creative, funny joke ideas that Mamo had to think of himself.
Visions.
Yeah.
Yep, visions.
So I don't know, it's
Visions!
a good tool. Like any tool, like with a hammer, you can bonk somebody in the head and hurt them, or you can build a house with a hammer. So like any tool, it can be used in a number of different ways. So that's why I think it's very silly for people to just scream in terror at the fact that a new tool exists. And it's like, can this tool be misused? Of course it can. Any tool can be misused. But does that mean that the tool is by default evil? No, because it's a tool.
Firu says bad artists will make bad AI art.
Yeah.
Good
it's
artists will
like
understand how to use AI to make something worth looking at.
there's a saying in music that like when you're producing music, if you have shit ears, you'll produce shit music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the way things are with AI. If you have shit ideas, you'll produce shit with AI. But if you have good ideas, if you learn to use AI properly, you can make those come to life. Like the guy who made those Mamo, I don't know, this Sonic guy kind of is like around the community or whatever, but he's like
new in the
trapped
YouTube.
in
Hedgehog.
Ukraine. Yeah, he's trapped in war-torn Ukraine. He cannot leave. He cannot go outside. He cannot do anything right now. He certainly can't buy like a drawing tablet or whatever. That's not available to him. There's no other way he could make these things kind of come to life. So he's doing the best he can with stuff that we have offered up with Dave's art so that we could, have people be creative with it and have fun with it. That's the whole point of sharing art, not to really build a fence around it, but to sort of express something and share an experience with people. I
Actually-
would say that I think I can speak for everybody here when I say that we invite you to go and play with these models on Civet AI and just like search Dreamkeepers there and just create your own stuff if you like the
Mhm.
characters. Show
EMV
us
says-
in the Discord. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
EMV says after this, I'm going to go make some fun stuff with AI. I got an urge to have fun with it again.
Hey,
So
cool.
This inspired him.
Well, Seed Dance 2 is free on something. You'll have to ask Memo what it is. I can't remember what it was he was talking about, but that's how he made all these. It's like there's a promotion this month. I don't think it's already over, but you can get 2 free videos out of Seed Dance 2, one of the most advanced video models. So go find where that is and make videos if you want with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if
And-
they're Dreamkeeper related or whatever, put them in or you want them on stream, put them in the Dreamcord room that we have set up now, and Dave will take a look. Hopefully before stream if we have time, and we may show them it before we go.
Yeah. I would still always encourage to like if you've got some artistic talent and you enjoy and have always enjoyed drawing and stuff, I would still encourage you to pursue those skills because I don't know, like part of me is like, oh well, AI is just going to make that obsolete, but I actually don't think so. I think that there's always going to be a place for you to be able to bring things to life with your own hands because that's going to give you like completely the ability to have completely new, totally raw inputs. And then even if you were like, oh, well, AI is more efficient for me to do my feature length animation or whatever. Well, if you can draw yourself, then you might be able to get a much more precise version of, character references or whatever it is that might be required. So I just, plus it's really fun for me at least, it's really fun to develop your own drawing skill and kind of like nurture it and watch it grow and learn. So as much as I don't think AI is a tool that we should like try to put some sort of artificial moral valence around, I would also encourage people to develop just their own human skills, because I think it's when you develop your own skills, and then you're also not afraid of using technology to sort of enhance what you're able to do. That's when you kind of get the best of both worlds, really.
Well, something we do around here is that when Dave has a fan art piece he's supposed to do, Hazen uses AI to show Dave a little bit like what he's thinking of artistically. Because Hazen doesn't do a lot of drawing, but he has an idea for a pose and he'll run it by Dave. And this helps Dave, like, communication is the key and the point of art.
Yeah, sometimes like on some of the fan art pieces, I've been like, I don't know anything about this character. Hazen, do you have an idea? And he'll be like, oh yeah, what if it was doing something like this? And then he'll show me like a brief mock-up, and that's perfect for me to get the idea. And then I can sort of go forward and be like, okay, that's a cool pose. But what if I like, and then I'll try to bring it to life with just a little bit more of my unique style, because that's what I have the ability to do, and I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah. Art is all about communication. We don't like to silence people on how they speak. The wood shading on this is pretty dang good, says he, the outsider. Wonder if it's supposed to look shiny or damp when you're done. What are you doing?
I'm not sure if it's going to be exactly shiny. It's probably going to be based off of how humid the room is. It's probably going to need a little bit of dampness. But I don't know if it needs to be like super shiny, because otherwise it would start to look slippery. And if it was like slippery, then it's probably like a poor choice of material for a sauna, because you don't want to have people slip and sliding and filing like Dreamworld lawsuits and stuff. But like, so if I can get it to look damp without having it look slippery, I might be able to pull that off.
I think the wood grain is pulling it off. It kind of looks a little puddly, but not quite. It's a nice look.
Yeah, and after I put all the shadow on, if I go through with like a highlight layer, the highlight layer really decides how slick or wet a surface looks. If you could have like really small, sharp highlights, it'll look like wet and slippery. And then like the more fuzzy and diffused the highlights get and the softer they get, it can still look sort of like slick or shiny or wet, but it'll look like less like it's, a super slippery surface. So
Okay. Firu says a wood in a sauna should be varnished and sealed like crazy to withstand all the steam it's going to get blasted by.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
EMV wants to know if this will be flat colored or will be shaded. I'm saying shaded, but he says that the cast looks perfect without any shades. Well, when it's done, I think we're putting a high res. It's going to be for the high res backers, I believe, and they can turn the layers off and look at the original colors. If they
yeah.
like.
Yeah, if you're ever like, oh, this stage of it looks so good, it doesn't need anything more. Sometimes it does look really good, but for this one, I've got in mind like a whole lighting scheme and how it'll be at the end. But if you ever do want to just have these files and like play around with the layers and like turn some off or turn some on or add extra layers, change the colors, whatever, we do usually, when I remember, we get these files in the hands of the high resolution backers on the Patreon, and then they have the files and they can do whatever.
And then you can take the bathing suits off on your own.
No! And you can't use AI. I have a way to police this. I will know.
Yeah, right across the thing, no AI across the entire piece of art, ruining the whole piece.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is I gotta add the
write no AI and put a watermark at 80% opacity over the thing like it's a fucking proof for a cartoon show or something. And then I'll take the picture and use AI to remove all that.
That's kind of the other, yeah, I know. Like that's kind of the other thing about like being like anti-AI. No one can ever. It's difficult to really take seriously something that's not enforceable. Like back in the day, people were pirating some Dreamkeepers books, and well, I shouldn't come right out and say, oh yeah, pirate away, pirate away. If you can afford to buy a physical copy and you want one, then that's cool.
It's free online,
Yeah.
So if you want to print off every single page, and I know somebody who does do that.
Yeah. On the other
You
hand,
could
like
do that.
if you are
I
mass
know
producing like physical merchandise that we are offering for sale ourselves, then we'd probably like hit you with a cease and desist, because it's like, hey, we are literally selling that. Please don't directly compete with us. But if you're just sharing the pages for free, they're free on our website anyways. Even before we had them free on our website, when people were sharing them for free, I was like, you know what? Do I really want to like kick up a fuss over people enjoying our pages and sharing them? Isn't that kind of cool? Isn't that kind of like what we want? And I almost feel like it's not the same, but in a similar vein, let's pretend I was really butt mad about AI and people using AI for Dreamkeepers. Oh, I'm so butt mad.
Your butt's so mad.
Yeah, it's
Your
pretty
butt's so
mad.
mad.
Here I sit. Ooh, like, what exactly are you gonna do to stop it? Like, I think there was recently I saw like a headline about some website for artists, and the whole thesis of this website was we're going to have a haven where no AI can ever get us, and you're going to be safe. Your stuff is not going to get scraped. This is going to be perfect. And then and the reason there's a headline about this that I noticed is because somebody went in there and they're like, yeah, I scraped this entire site in like 10 minutes. It cost me $10. There's like 10, like 50 million images, whatever. And I'm feeding this all into an AI. So if anyone wants to like have access to this data, it's, here you go. It's like, so it's like, listen, if you're really upset about that, then yeah, I guess it sucks, but like the technology is just going to make this possible to do. So trying to prevent that, it's going to be like trying to push back the tide with your hands if the tide is coming in. It's just, you can't stop it. So you might as well just learn to live in the new reality because, here we are.
It's kind of a clue we're all getting older when you can't handle new technology coming on.
In my day, we had to draw everything by hand and there was no computer assistance at all.
I remember
That's
those
the thing.
days.
The thing you always hear is like, oh, it steals. AI is stealing. It's like, well, no, it isn't really stealing. And if it is, it's just as much stealing as you pirating a movie or listening to a song unlicensed on YouTube or
Or tracing somebody
pirating
else's
an art
artwork.
program.
Yeah,
Pirating
or
an art
using your
program, for
eyeballs.
instance. Yeah, or drawing Pokemon fucking each other. You don't own Pokemon. How many of these artists have done that say that stuff is stealing? I can tell you it's 100%.
Well,
How many artists have fucked a Pokemon?
Well, even aside from that, like whenever
Huh?
people say that, I feel like they're just repeating a talking point because honestly, I do think there's a potentially interesting philosophical conversation there. Like I would be interested to talk to someone about like, all right, well, where do you draw the line between stealing versus inspiration? Because when I look like, let's say I'm looking through H.R. Geiger stuff, I found a lot of H.R. Geiger illustrations really inspiring, and Nabonidus's crazy headdress and design very inspired by H.R. Geiger. Like it's not like I was tracing an exact drawing of his, but like that shaping quality, sort of like the vibe you get from it. There's Frank Frazetta's stuff. There's like there's so many great fantasy artists that if you study them, you will get inspired, and you can try to sort of, sometimes you might even want to do illustrations that are in that style, like send-ups of that style. Some artists are really talented and they can imitate styles with extreme accuracy. So are those artists that look at all of these pieces from Frank Frazetta or whatever, are these artists stealing if they do a different illustration with different characters and a different composition, but in the same style? I feel like it wouldn't be accurate to say that artists doing that are stealing. So I'd be interested in like talking with like, okay, well, is it stealing when a computer does it? Is it stealing when a human does it? Like, because there is probably a threshold where if you get an illustration that's almost exactly the same, just like with some minor, like if you took a Frank Frazetta painting and put it into Photoshop, and then you use the liquify tool to just like squish things around a little bit, maybe change the color, and then you posted that like, look at this illustration I painted. That would be like, well, that's like you took a Frank Frazetta painting and modified it. So I would say, I don't know if stealing is the right word, but it would definitely not be like, oh yeah, you created that. It would be like, no, you kind of modified an existing image already. So I don't know. I just feel like philosophically there's an interesting conversation about when is something plagiarism versus inspiration. Is there like a blurry in between area? And does it matter if it's a human or a computer doing it? But
And also,
nobody.
when is it wrong to steal?
Yeah,
like,
but nobody
there are
that
heroes that steal, like Robin Hood steal. How many of you use a fucking iPhone?
I mean,
One of the most famous quotes from Steve Jobs is "Good artists copy, great artists steal."
Well, I mean, even going back to Prometheus, Prometheus was a thief. He stole the fire from the gods.
Yeah.
But the thing that's like a little bit like, oh, I guess this is just like mindless is I feel like all the people that scream, it's stealing! If you tried to even have that conversation with them, they're not willing to have that
Oh, boy.
conversation because it strays outside of the black and white moral framework that they're buying into. So they're not really thinking, they don't really have an opinion. They are just aligning with what they perceive to be a new ethical imperative from whatever source is dictating their opinions on things.
Well, the source is saying we're 5 minutes over.
Oh, we are. See, it's a good thing we got to see the Mammo thing earlier because that was awesome. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good not to do that at the end of the very end of the video.
Well,
The
this
stream,
is
rather.
illustration is coming along. The sauna is getting more and more fun. I can already see the temperature kind of increasing from the color
My
choices we're
first
having here.
sauna.
My first sauna. Thank you everybody for chilling with
my
us.
persona. My persona.
My first sauna. Yeah, it's very close. You have to be careful.
I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this word correctly ever again.
All right. I think, Dave, are you going to continue this on Monday, or are you going to try to get done before then? I think you got to do some other work.
I'll probably try to
Let's just save
continue
this for
this.
Monday.
I'll probably try to continue this on Monday. Oh, OBS disconnected? Really? Did the stream just stop itself? I think we're still streaming. It just gave me a weird
No,
warning.
I
Still
see
going
you as
for
you're
me,
still on YouTube.
anyways.
You're still on YouTube. Keep going.
Okay. So anyway, we're just gonna wrap the stream up then. Guys, any final words before we call it a stream?
Zynga.
Final words. Final words.
Yeah.
Don't eat Legos unless if you do, film it and send it to me.
Oh yeah, no one
Portugal.
no one had Legos as a scent. I wonder if that's an oversight. Well, anyways.
Lego scent. It's plastic.
Lego scented.
It's a Target smell. Who smells like Target?
Target. Bass smells like Target. He
He
has all the
does.
colors.
All right.
So, all right. So the only thing I'll say is that we have, in addition to the past couple streams we've announced, we've revamped the site. The site has undergone many changes this week. It looks a lot better. It works a lot better. Things are not. Some people were complaining about stuff being a little bit slow on the site. I have fixed that. Things are much more easy on the eyes now on the site. It's much more easy to navigate stuff
No,
on the
this is
site.
just
There's
the
no
After
broken
Dark
link.
store. Just
Yeah,
the
this
After
is
Dark
the Vivid
store,
After
right?
Dark site. I'll post
Right.
the link in Picardo. We can't put it on YouTube, so if you're on YouTube, can't see it. But it's just vividafterdark.com, and you can go there. And if you're over 18, it'll prompt you before you go in, like, "Hey, are you over 18?" You have to be to go on the site and do anything. But there was one issue people were complaining about. I could not get anybody to actually tell me what was happening, so I went in and dug into it myself. I think I have resolved all of the issues where people were sort of unable to register for a new account. And you have to do that to place an order or wish list something. So you can go on there now, and if you were trying to do it before and you couldn't register for an account and place an order or wish list something, now you should be able to do that with no problem. If you place an order, it should automatically make an account for you, so you don't even have to worry about like setting anything up.
Based.
Sweet.
No, you are. No, you are.
All right. Everyone,
Now, this is actually based.
thank you for chilling. Have a fun weekend, and we're going to be streaming on Monday, like every Monday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you after the weekend's over. Stream ends in 5, 4,